Welcome to another episode of Please Elite This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man. All right, let me just check it.
Hey, are you okay?
Ooh,
Are you okay?
Okay.
Can you hear me, Annie?
Yo.
What are you okay? Can you tell us?
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
I'm not gonna lie, I like this version. I like that shit. That shit was dope, man. Oh shit.
This got mad emo for no reason.
Everything got black and white.
Yeah.
Hair got spiky.
Right.
I like that shit, John.
Yeah, she had a dot right here for some reason.
Wearing a cocktail dress and shit.
Not a cocktail dress.
Oh man.
Sitting on top of a piano.
Yep.
You've
I'm gonna sit there with a cigarette.
a whole Virginia Slim. You've been struck by. On my Fergie shit.
With a big gun.
Smooth
Do it on show.
criminal.
And close about her eyes. Yeah.
You ever seen that though when Fergie sang the national anthem?
Oh, I did unfortunately see
Legendary moment in sports history and U.S. history. Damn it! Oh my goodness. Check.
Fergie.
Oh man, that was good.
that. Okay. Ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it, yo.
Episode 153, I believe.
Is
She's
it? I
re
thought
up there,
3 was
man.
last time.
Was it 3 last time?
I don't know.
3 or 4? I feel like it was 3 now. Yeah, I'll quickly check. Sorry, guys. Gotta make sure we say it correctly, right? Correctly.
Correctly.
K-O-W.
Oh,
you're right, Jan. I'm sorry. 154.
Finally, I'm right for one.
Yay, finally. You're always right.
He's always right.
Darren's always with the episode
I was
numbers.
questioning him, but he's always right.
Yeah.
154. Welcome to another episode of Please Lead This. In the building back again, we have Darren.
Bim. What was that?
Because last week there was like a weird pause.
Say your
there.
name.
Genevieve.
Yes, Brother Ben wasn't with us last week.
Uh-huh.
But he's Bike.
Bike.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mike.
Welcome, Bike.
Thanks, yo. I thought I just had some money coming. What's up, guys?
Love you.
Coolin'. Thank you guys so much for last week. I don't need you guys to clap. I'm going to clap.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Per usual, you know, when you just do your thing, the things, man. And y'all did your thing. Your thing was thing.
It was a good episode, Jen.
It was very enjoyable. And the first thing I looked at was the duration. So let me see if these fools did 45
Yo,
minutes.
we was gonna do a whole 45 minutes.
But no, God had other plans.
Oh, your screen went off. Cast connection stopped.
Are we good, though?
Yeah, we should be.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah, we should be.
All right.
But God had other plans, man. And it was a very enjoyable episode. Enjoyable so much so that I took notes.
Oh, yay. Whenever Bim's not here, guys, we get notes.
Yes.
Because he feels like he missed out on the conversation, but at the same time, he'll say, I'm glad I wasn't there for that conversation.
Yeah.
Precisely. And I will not touch that topic. Remind me, and we'll talk after. So on my notes, I have good job.
Thank
So
you.
I'm going to
Thank you,
just
friend.
good job for you guys. The other one, and I said this in the chat, Darren said Charlie Baltimore.
Listen.
I damn near fell on my shit.
I forgot what he was even referring to at that moment.
Y'all will talk about verses.
Oh, yes.
Shut the fuck up.
You say she should do
Shut
a
your
versus
face.
with Charlie Baltimore.
I told you I'm dating. You guys know this. I still watch the finals from 92.
I still never went and found out what that one song she had was.
Oh my God.
I forgot my homework assignment.
Shut up.
Google her.
Now I did a few times ago see what she's up to. Maybe she's working at Walmart or something. La da dee da da da.
Did you know
No.
that?
You guys had no idea?
Zero
No
idea.
idea.
Yeah. So because we were young, but you know the beat got me.
Why would you even bring that back up? Because that song was
Now
stuck in my
it's-
head
now
for
it is
5
back in
days.
No, it was in my head too, and it's gonna come
and
back.
it's going to come back now because of you and your
It's
stupid
fine.
notes.
But it changed the song for me as a kid. I was like, oh wait, this is sad, yo. And I was like, just la da dee. It's very dark. Singing along with it.
Then she went back to being emo.
Yeah. So it was very strange, but I thought everybody knew that.
Nope. I had zero idea. I was out here having a jubilee time.
Thank you, Darren.
time.
Being ignorant.
There was something I was gonna say about the tractor place,
Tractor supply.
but I can't remember. And I'll just say, Darren, what else the hell did you guys
think was
expect?
gonna happen?
Right. I was like, man, it sounds about white. It sounds about white.
Tractor supply. Like literally, I had to go to.
Not even just Tractor Supply. In South Kingston or North Kingston. North Kingston.
I had to go to Hotfit this week, so we had to take 146. And
Did you go to the New Expressions? Is that why?
actually, yes, but Bimmy paying attention. But as I'm driving in my car, up 146, and I realized in North Smithfield there is a tractor supply. It's big as fuck. You see it from this. Is 146 a highway?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Kind of something. It's something.
Yeah.
But next to it was a big ass John Deere store.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I just thought of Darren. This was Friday, so this was the day after we recorded. I was like, oh, Darren.
Tractor Supply.
Back to his sitcom. When are we gonna get that shit off the ground?
When you guys said the old Darren, I was like, yes, we have to. It writes itself.
It writes
in a literal sense.
Between Fred, Tractor Supply, come on.
3 more instances, and you got a season. Not a network TV season. It's
Like
too
an
many
HBO
episodes.
Max season.
Like an HBO Max season.
I'll take that.
Oh, Darren. Quick half-hour episodes, you know what I'm saying? Quirky music. It works,
Speaking
man.
of, I saw that your guys' show, Dave, had
Yes.
his season premiere
Yes.
yesterday, but we don't gotta get into that because we're talking about your notes.
Hi, I'm Dave. That's all I had, but really I was happy you guys put the episode out. And just like some of the listeners, I'm sure I was talking back to stuff. Oh, no, there was something Jen said that I was like, no.
Probably that Trina and Eva's not a good versus matchup.
Not that, but we'll get to it. It was you saying Trigger can beat Chris.
Oh.
to you.
We knew that you was gonna say that. Though.
No, but you don't even think so.
I do.
Come on.
If they pick the right songs, but at the same time, like I said, it depends on which one you're a big fan of. I love Chris Brown, but I'm a big Trey Songz fan.
Me too. But
you are a big Chris Brown fan and a big Trey Songz fan.
Oh, so you're just not as
Yes.
Yeah, because Breezy got like nuclear hits. Like,
Yeah, to me, Trey does too.
so Trigger went crazy and has 2 albums that are like
Reddy's one.
out of here for sure. Ready, he signed us all the way to the devil. I don't know how you had that many bangers, but then the other albums are kind of. Chris Brown got 700 songs, yo.
Yo, that's the problem with Chris Brown. That's why I can't get into his albums. I'm like, I'll look at the track list, 47 albums.
Yeah.
Is this a double disc?
And-
no.
And for that one, I know every song by heart.
I've never even made it to the end of that album, bro.
Really?
I've tried.
Man.
It was a good album. It's not like it was a bad album. It's just 47 songs is like how many hours, bro? I'm gonna look it up.
But the funny thing is, with you saying that, I still don't even know which album you're talking about because he has 2 like that. And had the nerve to put out a deluxe of one of those albums.
I think I'm thinking of the Blue Moon one or whatever.
Heartbreak on the Full Moon, yeah.
Oh, see, I can't even think of the name. It's so long. That name is long.
Yeah, that album long as shit. And then the album you had either before that or after that is also very long. Yeah. But the Heartbreak on the Full Moon is the one he did the bonus edition of, and he added another like 10 songs. How?
Why?
Why not, Darren? Because he's breezy. And he easily.
He has so many albums. All right, 2005, Run It.
Yep.
2005, another album, Chris Brown.
Yep.
Then 2007,
Graffiti?
that's what it looks like. Yep. No, it's 2009, expanded edition of Graffiti.
He been doing that.
Yeah, this ain't new.
Then you got Fame and Fortune.
There's like a Beautiful People something with Benny Benassi.
Yeah, that's that's the Fame album, and then Fortune after that.
Yeah, Fame. They're mixing in singles in here. Yep, Fortune.
Yep.
10. Is that what that is, or is it X?
Yeah, X.
Okay.
Yep.
Fan of a Fan with him and Tyga.
Yep.
Royalty.
Yep.
What is this one called? Before the Party Volume 2. I don't know what that is. Heartbreak on a Full Moon. And there's like a Christmas version of that one.
Yep, that's the long one.
Boyhood Detention.
That's like just random joints.
Before the Trap. Indigo was the last
Most
one.
recent one.
And then Slime and B with Young Thug.
Darren, songs for the. Are you admiring my shirt?
I am.
It's good, and I was like, yo, Darren would like this.
I would.
I don't know your size, man.
He walked right down. I was like, what is jealousy? I know how women feel when they see another good-looking woman walk in the club. I was like, oh, look at this shirt.
This guy's
Just look at this.
Stay on topic.
sorry.
Sorry.
He got too many, and then on each album, he has at least minimum 3 that just
minimum
go.
3 is even like very much lowballing.
Yeah, I was being extreme.
You're
I was being
being
like
humble.
Trump conservative. Yeah,
Wow.
like just he has
Wow.
nuclear
Heard that.
hits, man.
Okay, so Indigo got 42 tracks.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 hours and 39 minutes long. I don't have 2 hours and 39 minutes to dedicate,
Yes, you do,
sir.
He does it for you, Jen.
Not for me.
Yeah, so
And then Heartbreak on a Full Moon is
the deluxe one,
I don't know which one's deluxe.
the Christmas one.
Oh, Christmas. Okay, because the one I just looked at had 45 tracks. Apparently, that wasn't deluxe enough, people.
Nope.
The deluxe with the Christmas tree is
There
57
you go.
tracks long. It is 3 hours and 17 minutes long.
Heard it in its entirety several times.
I don't have that kind of time.
Find it. It's 24 hours in the
Find
day.
it
Dan.
where? Yeah, there's not enough hours in the day. Where shall I find this time?
I think you could listen to his catalog and drive cross country.
I believe
Is that possible?
I believe that.
It's
Because I just
doable.
named, well, X was 10, right? That's why he called it that, with the X on it.
But he has more than.
That's what I'm
10
saying.
songs,
At that point, we're at 10.
Yeah.
So let's say 13, 14, and 2 of those had like 50 tracks. So it's really 17 and a half. I don't have that kind of time.
Whatever. I guess.
Darren seems troubled.
I see.
No, that's something I wanted to speak about.
Oh, you just don't even give a damn what's happening.
No, I do. It's just I didn't want to like bring it up.
He
without
said, "Fuck the
having-
whole state of
No,
Virginia."
it's not.
Oh, yeah, both Trigger and man, they gonna come for you. They
But
thought.
that's not what I said, guys. Come on.
What was you looking at? That was my recap though. But you guys, awesome. Keep it up. You guys should do
No,
a
I'm not
podcast.
keeping it up. No.
No,
Although I thought the episode was really, really good,
it was.
and I thought we were pretty on topic for the two random ones.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You just guys like to fuck with me.
And
That's what it
too,
is.
Our energy was like lower than
Yeah,
our
it was very
usual.
calm. It was just it's just
yeah.
regular Darren and Jen conversation.
Are you saying I'm rowdy?
No, I think
Oh.
we're rowdy because you're here.
You had an
Trying to make
instigator.
You don't.
You, for you. For you. Well, to be calling anybody. You?
I didn't get bullied last week because it was just the two of us.
Yeah, if I bully him, I have no one else to talk to.
She needs an audience to bully. That's
No,
what
it's
it
not an
is,
audience. I need someone to
No,
talk
she
to.
needs somebody else to play on her bully.
Oh.
Because
So
she's
you are
gonna-
the problem.
Yes, so she's
And
gonna
once
bully
again-
me. I'm not gonna laugh as hard as you would laugh. You know.
right. You're right.
And also, if I bully him and he says, "Well, I don't want to talk to you no more," Mike's on for no reason. I have no one to talk to.
Whole podcast is compromised. Good job. You're right. You're right. That's fine. Well, I'm the problem. I don't care.
You are the problem. You are the problem.
I embrace it. Actually, that's my Twitter name, Le Plurem.
That is true. It has been for
Yeah.
a very long time.
So weekends, you guys do anything?
I think I did, but I forgot. I think it was something important too that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot.
Oh, it'll come back to you mid-pod, per usual.
Probably.
Daryl,
We did something.
what's going on right
We
now?
did. Can't tell you what we did. More house stuff. I'm trying to get Pawtucket ready. Pawtucket is on its way out. It's proving to be a massive pain in my behind.
Yeah.
So we decided to sell our 3-family in Pawtucket, and we did an inspection, and it came back with a couple things to fix. 5 things really to fix.
So somebody made an offer and
Yeah,
you
made an
got to take care of
offer,
these.
and
Okay.
he said, "Hey, fix these 5 things." And 2 of the things were big ticket items,
Oh.
but they have to be fixed. Well, one of them has to be fixed in order for the loan to be approved.
What's, if you don't mind me asking?
Knob and tube on the attic. So at first it was.
How wasn't that caught when you were purchasing?
Thank you.
What the hell?
We've been like back and forth about it. Like, how come our inspector didn't catch it? Because we have the same type of loan that's coming through for the buyer.
Yeah.
And so just trying to get our heads wrapped around that. It's not even like a big space. It's
Yeah.
just literally it's like a little crawl space in the attic, and I got quoted $1,900 to remove it. Like so.
That's absurd.
It's insane. So thankfully, I found a more reasonable offer.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other big ticket item was the main drain in the house.
Hey,
Drain the main vein. Come on. You see? Come on.
You see? Although there would have been a hayo, it would have been a much smaller hayo and a Jen. And
I'm
then
extra,
that's it.
I'm sorry.
Yes. No, it's just you feed off the energy. It's good. It's good. We like it. The main drain.
It's because you looked at her. Sorry.
home buyers, home sellers, whatever. Make sure the drain is good, because if not, you're gonna be stuck with a massive bill, like I am. So
I had to deal with that in one second.
they ended up having to take the whole drain going from the basement to the third floor.
Same. Was it cast iron and it cracked?
Was cast iron.
So they put PVC in.
They had to put PVC in.
Had the same thing happen.
$1,500.
That's crazy.
And actually,
What year was the home built?
1920-ish,
Yeah.
something like that.
Mine was 1909. So anything with the cast iron, it cracks eventually.
Yep.
1909. That's only like
Here she go.
not even 50 years after slavery ended. That's
Wow.
crazy.
Wow.
Good old Wooney was built right on the back. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that.
Mooney looks like it though.
Stop. I'd stop myself.
Because the way that the houses are built. No, there's a whole. No, let's talk about it. So there's this town.
No, I don't want to talk.
There's a town.
This is not the month to talk about that.
There's a town.
Happy Juneteenth.
Funny, we've been approved for this. We've got the.
I won't talk about Woonsocket. Go ahead.
Thanks, Jen. Thanks. Oh, so yeah, so we're just dealing with that.
Damn.
Something did happen this weekend, but I can't recall at the moment.
Something
it rained.
happened to me too. Did it?
It did rain because the soccer game got canceled, which I was very happy about. That.
Oh yeah, it was Saturday morning rain,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
it turned sunny.
It's very strange weather that day.
Yeah.
Oh, my built-ins. That's what I worked on.
Love the color.
Thank you.
The wife picked or you picked?
We combination.
Yo, I like it.
Thank you.
I really like
It's
it.
very bold.
Yeah, I like it.
It was the season finale of Bargain Block last week. Did you watch it?
I've been meaning to tell you. Hooray for those gays.
Right? Hooray the gays! Let's go!
Hooray for those
it's Pride
gays.
Month.
Darren, I love them.
Isn't it? Aren't they great?
And
Wait, what did you say?
Hooray for those
hooray
gays!
for the gays. For those gays.
It's Pride Month.
What's the title?
Bim, aren't they amazing?
We'll have to talk about the title. I don't know. It's okay for us. we ain't Chipotle. You know what I'm saying?
Homo estás.
Oh boy.
I can't. So
Oh.
I watched the first episode, and there's only one gripe I have with the show, but I love that they keep the clothes bummy, and it's just, hey, this is what we do. This is the next script. You got the one that builds, and you got the one that designs. It works. It works. But that whole thing with the shopping cart walking down the street,
Nigga.
cap,
All caps.
all caps. Then you're gonna come up driving in your truck with the cracked windshield.
Why didn't you drive it
Thank
over?
you.
It's a
Come on,
pickup
man.
truck.
Come on, man. Don't. But other than that, hooray for those gays.
You only
man.
watch one?
No, about 4 right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. Good,
Yeah.
good job. Good job. So
Yes.
I interrupted. Finale.
So not yesterday, but the Wednesday before was the finale, so it was just sad. I won't spoil it though.
So they did something different for the episode. They're not gonna have a season 2 or something.
When I looked them up maybe like a month or so ago, it said that they weren't renewed yet. But that show has to get renewed.
We gotta write a letter or something.
How do you not love those guys? It's gonna get renewed. I'm fully confident.
Yeah, and for one, it's representation, right? Because they do have. I'm assuming. No, they didn't come out and just say it, but they do have a couple of gay hosts of other shows.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen a gay couple. And I don't care so much about couples unless it's Joanne and Chip and Tarek and Christina, because it got messy.
It really
He
did.
cheated. You know.
What show
Darren.
you
I
even talking
know.
about with
He
it? What's
cheated.
That's a
No,
fix or flop.
He didn't cheat. She
Really?
cheated.
Darren.
He
with
cheated first?
The babysitter.
No way.
Yes, he did,
I
Darren.
didn't know. I thought he just got violent and she cheated.
No.
Oh,
He
dear.
cheated.
We'll get back.
Yeah, well, yeah. So,
I gotta watch that one. Flip or flop, you say, huh?
yeah.
Flipple flopple.
And get this. She got remarried to a dude that I watch on Motor Trend,
Yep.
a different network.
Yep.
Divorced already.
Yep.
Girl, bye.
Not even a year.
Yep.
Girl, bye.
Yep.
Motor Trend's that channel where they just be taking pieces of metal tomorrow. This is a car, we gonna fix it.
I love that channel.
And she
too.
was having they had a kid.
Yeah.
They had a quick kid, and he was
Not a
like,
quick kid.
Quick kid.
In and out.
And she was like,
No, it's not for me, bro.
I'm cool.
He said,
We still good though?
he said they had a quick kid.
They
I
did.
think if I ever had a kid, that's how it would be.
A quick kid.
A quick kid. It wouldn't be
Like
like
it pisses?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like, "All right, here's the baby.
His baby. We had a baby as a boy. Bye. I got shit to do.
Oh man.
I interrupted again.
No, it's cool.
What were you talking about?
We was on my bargain block, and then you asked me, did they do something different for the finale?
Oh, yes.
But I said I don't want to spoil it. And it's crazy to think that with a home improvement show, you really don't want to spoil it. But I won't spoil it.
Yeah. Because even if I see so I watch it on the app.
Mm-hmm.
If I see the image of the home first. I'm like, man, to kind of spoil the surprise, even if it's just the exterior. So
Yeah.
I'm corny.
So like I told you, there was
Sorry,
one
Darren.
episode where they went. He bought the house sight unseen. And you see how cheap they buy the houses?
Bro,
$1,000.
$1,000. The most they paid for one that I saw at least was like 20 something, but it's because partially done to have more bedrooms. But they're $1,000.
And them houses be smaller though.
Yeah, like what 800 square feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a whole house.
900 square feet.
Wow.
Yeah. That's like the projects.
You see the house next door.
And it's always funny when like they show what they fixed, but they're like, you didn't see that garage full of bullshit back there.
Jen, I thought it was just me. They would work on the house. The garage that's right in the back, the door's still hanging off.
That's probably your body still in there. They don't give a fuck.
Nope.
Yeah, one of the later ones, they went to look in this house. I think it was the same one with no back wall. And Shay said something. I love Shay. She said something about, oh, don't step in the poop. And she's like, one of these days we're gonna go to a house and not have to worry about poop.
She's good.
I feel like I've been gypped. There has to have been an episode where they walked in and there was a body.
I'm sure they have a lot of footage.
They've got to have rodents.
Detroit.
They don't show no rodents. They don't show no. The only thing they show was the bees.
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see that one yet? Yeah, there was one house with like a bee thing in the back. Other than that, and I don't even really think they fixed that. I think they did some shit. I bullshit you not. They were like, we read that bees don't like onion salt.
Oh no, I did see that. Yeah, it was like garlic powder or something like that.
And they just sprinkled garlic powder.
And then we didn't hear about the bees again. It was very strange. I wondered the same thing. I did see that one.
I said, so what happened when the rains and the garlic powder's gone? Are the bees back? Are they come back heated?
They have these little things. Like, come on, man.
These little things, like they be using plywood. When you should be using plywood and then talking it up during the open house. Yeah, this here is plywood. Oh my God. This is
Darren, you
butcher
clearly
block.
should tune in.
I clearly should.
It's-
Why haven't
I've been telling you for
must.
weeks and
It's
you
a
don't
must.
listen. Please
don't listen.
Please listen. Please watch. I love them. Hooray for the gays.
Hooray for the gays, man. I went to a show, guys.
Oh yes, I saw that on this story.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to.
I was like, what is this?
And you
Damn,
didn't
it's
ask.
been that long. It's been that long. You couldn't recognize a concert when you see
No,
it.
because I saw, shout out to John. I saw that and I was like, is this now? Is this the previous life? Like is this?
You got a whole throwback Thursday.
I was so thrown off. I was like, who is this? Which one of us is
He
this?
thought your
hilarious.
concert video was a throwback.
I did. I definitely did.
What is this? What is this new world?
So red. I was like, this is pre-COVID.
These lights.
Is this like an infomercial for how life was before COVID?
They be doing that, right?
Fun? Yeah, right.
I must
Talking
say,
about BC before COVID.
it's just it was phenomenal. Just being out and being amongst people, and ran into several of our folks. Pauline, hi.
Hi, Pauline.
She said she's supposed to have been here by now.
She's supposed to have been here by now.
I don't know who between the two youths, the two youths.
You was in every group message we've had with
What
her.
you mean?
You been there. You're literally.
Do you see how smoothly
You see how you tried it, right?
took himself out of
He
it?
tried it.
What you mean?
Baby, I'm not going to let this happen. He tried it, though, Darren.
I don't facilitate that stuff.
You
It
was
doesn't
right
matter.
there.
You part of the group, homie.
Huh?
What you say?
He's so
I
good.
find-
I would definitely be like abused woman by you. I would definitely be the abused woman.
say that.
I would definitely be like, oh yeah, I guess it's my fault.
Darren, I would
guess.
never abuse you, man.
As a woman.
Gaslighting the fuck out of you, right?
I really sit there thinking it's really mean.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
guess I didn't text
I
him.
should have done a little better.
I should
I
have.
can't. You got. I hate you.
Sorry.
Who else is seeing? Terrence. Geraldine, congratulations.
miss her.
Tolu was there. We
I
actually,
love her.
me, John and Kay, Tolu, and two of our coworkers. We,
Coordinated.
OGs, VIP. You
I know,
know
that's
what I'm saying? Bunch of people, bunch of beautiful West African faces, and the show and the music and damn, yo, it felt good.
It's I won't ask.
Ask.
No, you don't want me to ask.
I do.
You don't.
Say it, because I have an answer.
Darren. The performer you went to see, she's also gay, right?
Yes. Yes, she was women. See, I knew exactly what she was going to ask. Women went on stage and she was dancing with them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
was
She's
just-
very small. I knew she was
Is she?
short, but she's very short.
Really?
She got on stage, and the stage wasn't very. It was Bohm's Theater.
Yeah, I drove by it. I'm like, this is fancy. Where did this come from?
Next to El Ninja.
Oh.
Dude owns the building.
Oh, the
wow.
one on Broad Street, the big
Yeah,
one.
the theater.
Oh, that's open.
The waiters
Yeah.
and waitresses there were his employees.
Oh,
Yeah, and the little El Ninja table tents on each table.
Good for
what?
him.
What a good come up that is for him.
And let me tell you, the inside does not. You don't feel like you're in Rhode Island.
It doesn't look like it when you're driving by it.
Another thing that messed me all up. I was like, this doesn't look like anywhere I've been. So
Yeah, if that's what they're gonna do to Broad Street,
It's not.
shoot.
hey,
You said it's not. She shut that shit down quick.
Broad will always be broad.
It's true. You can't. Yeah.
You can't gentrify that. But it's
Oh, watch us try.
there. Okay.
it's like they get sucked in the process. And,
Right. Now all of a sudden you're getting racist.
You see them on the Puerto Rican Day Festival?
What happened? Papa.
come on, Tom, come on.
Well, the water's nice.
It's not too spicy. It's fine. Sorry,
Ah, wow.
sorry.
That is not too
It's
spicy.
not too spicy.
But the show was good though. It was good.
It looks fun.
And what else went down? I had to get a little procedure last week.
Oh, what happened?
So I had like a little thing under my armpit, like inside the skin though.
Like a bump.
Yeah. So I had it a few years ago. They removed it, but it came back, and so I got stitches in there right now. But they had to go in and cut the mass out, and it was like this big.
Oh my.
Yeah.
You okay?
No, I'm fine. I got stitches and stuff. But when she took it, I said, "Can I see?"
No.
Ooh,
And it was solid. They put in a little liquid,
you're a meek.
and I was like, "That
maniac.
was in me," because when they were getting it out, they numbed me up, and I'm laying there. It sounded like when you're cutting into a steak. So I'm like, okay, last time it didn't sound like this. Are they like cutting? And then
Darren and I are having a hard time.
then I see the nurse's assistant as she's helping go, oh, and jump back.
There's nothing worse.
And I said, what? Is everything okay? She said, yep. And then I see her get towels. I said, did I squirt on you?
Oh,
They hit a blood vessel right out.
I couldn't do it. I could not.
he said that I squared on
So
you.
you see that professionalism?
What?
Okay, I didn't say that right. The fact that they didn't like alert you, like,
Amazing.
because I would have been like, "Ah!"
Motherfucker, I just got these scrubs.
On the-
And
on
I
the
said,
floor.
should I cash app you because it got shoes and stuff? I'm like, I'm very sorry. I know I
it's
didn't
fine,
do it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's nothing. I've been thrown up to there earlier. It's fine.
But you nailed it though, because
They're angels.
even when I'm doing something that's not important, video games or playing, I'll be like, shit. If I mess up, not even a shit.
Right? Not a swear, not another.
Just
Mute.
all I heard was, yeah, can you just pass more of the gauze, please? Like, and just hold your hand there. Meanwhile, blood is all over the floor.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
hit it
dying,
before.
but I don't know it.
Right, it's fine. They remain calm.
Oof. Yeah, no, they're good.
Proud of them.
Oh, one other thing with the weekend, sorry. And then somebody's going to have to take us higher after this.
Oh boy.
I saw something
Oh no.
that was horrifying.
not hard.
No, honestly, and it was me and the wife went to some restaurant downtown, hipster spot, and they had the soccer game on. I don't watch soccer, but the game's on, I'm watching and stuff. So I'm talking junk because I'm like, man, all I see is flopping and all that stuff, right? So I see a gentleman laying on the floor.
Are you in show or something?
No, I'm not gonna show you
Okay,
that.
good.
So I was getting his name because I want to get it right. So I see a gentleman laying on the floor. I'm like, oh, look, more flopping because we were talking and eating. So he's on the floor. I'm like, oh, he must have gotten hurt for real. And a couple minutes later, I'm like, he's not moving. And there's more people running onto the field.
Oh no.
Then at one point, they kind of had him on his side. He's been motionless the entire time.
Ooh.
And when they turned him, his eyes are open, but motionless.
Oh no.
And now I'm scared. And I'm like, yo, what just happened to this guy? So Christian Eriksen, who plays for, I don't want to get it wrong. Was it Finland? Denmark, who plays for Denmark.
I'm sorry,
Apparently-
once again, what sport was this?
Soccer.
Okay.
Football.
So so we missed it, but he was on the sideline about to inbound the ball so he can toss it in or whatever. They toss him the ball. He saw out of it. The ball just hits him, and then he falls. He collapses. Apparently suffered cardiac arrest
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
at that moment. right? So with soccer games, there's no commercials.
Right.
If NBA there's an injury, cut the commercial, whatever. It's just on. So the camera's on the entire time. So the teammates like crowd around them, and you can see their faces. Like some of them are crying, some of them but they. So I'm like, did we just watch somebody die on TV? They ran out with the defibrillators. You see them like shocking him and his legs moving, and I'm like, yo, this is a soccer game. They resuscitated him. He's okay now. They said before that he was, quote, gone.
Oh.
Yo, all I could think of, we played football.
Oh.
Imagine somebody you...
No.
And then they brought it, his wife was on, came out to the field, and you just see... I said, no. I was destroyed. So I just wanted to say two things. One, thank God that this guy is good. And two, medical professionals. We don't give them enough props.
They're angels.
Fam, thank you, any medical professional out there. Angels.
Angels.
If they were like, I don't know, 1 minute too late.
Yeah.
Or anything, he's done.
Like if he wasn't actually on TV with like millions of eyes on him.
Imagine if he was just playing soccer with his boys.
Or if he was just home taking a nap.
Boom. Yo. Yeah. I've just watching all sports, football, basketball, baseball.
You be watching UFC too.
UFC. Oh, wait, there's some bad UFC stuff. I saw a dude's lip get just split side to side.
Yeah.
But even with that, at least he was okay, but he wasn't okay. This guy was dead.
Oh, God.
Pretty much, yeah. So medical professionals, man, thank you so much. Thank you. That's all I could think of. Like, if they weren't there, this guy's done. Oof.
Wow.
So, Darren, take us higher.
Me. Why me? Me?
You've been ordained. You have a gift.
And you play music. And I'm going to be.
Oh, wow.
Her timing.
So really, it's on me. I can't even pass it over to Jen. Yeah.
I'll say one thing.
Yeah.
Ask and ye shall receive, Darren.
Okay.
2 episodes ago. Jen, where you going? You all right? Oh, so look at she stopped.
I love it.
2 episodes ago, when we were talking about music, I said, Snow Allegra, it's time. Need an album. Wouldn't say, not even a full week later, she posted on Instagram and said, album, July 9th.
Oh.
I damn near saw it myself, man. I'm so happy.
She heard you.
So just put it into the universe. What do you want, Darren? Say it. Come on.
To be left alone.
Okay, don't say that.
No.
You saw Home Alone. That stuff happens, brother.
I want that.
Don't say it.
I want Home Alone.
No, Darren.
Do you know how elated I would be if I woke up and everybody
I made
was
my
gone?
family disappear.
I would do everything exactly what Kevin did in the movie. We would do all the same things. I wouldn't be mad when somebody tried to break in the house. There's nothing here. You could try.
So then after a day when you miss your family, you'd be a damn mess.
I would be.
Yeah.
I would be. Father's Day is upon us.
It is.
Yes. Happy Father's Day to you, sir.
Happy Father's Day to you. Father 4 times over. God bless.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Yeah. I had the thought today that I have 4 people who call me dad, daddy, some variation of that. And
Did somebody call you Zaddy?
Poppy. That's why.
Hey.
Yeah, Papa. But as annoying as it is at times to hear daddy, daddy, daddy from either one of the 4, it's same time it's a blessing.
Come on now.
That people call me daddy and look up to me in that way. So
And Zaddy.
trying to be and Zaddy too. Yes.
No, it's fire, man. Yeah, it's a gift.
Yeah, it really is. It's I can only describe it as a blessing that you just kind of don't recognize until you kind of you step back and look at the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's like think of this little person who doesn't know much in this world, but you are one of the main points. I mean, like you are. Why?
I don't know why she's doing this. I tried, man.
I did.
You tried too.
I did. But that person is like you to that person is like a big chunk of their support, what they need, what they go after, who they want to impress somehow,
who they almost model themselves after in some instances too.
Yes, and it's like for me, I don't recognize it until like it's like oh, like you know, I guess I downplay myself. Like, oh, I'm not that, you don't need me. But then I'll hear like Alexa say something like, Daddy, how do you do this? And then she, you know, I'll tell her, and she'll be like, you just know everything. Like, how do you know everything? I'm like, I do. I guess I guess so. So, you know, just trying to be appreciative of what I have in a dad. And then you're such a good dad.
I mean, and just like you, I'm like, man, he would have been smart on his own and all that stuff. But
you don't need me.
Sometimes we don't realize, like, I'll speak for myself. Like, parents did what they could, but they were working most of the time. So some of the things we had to figure out, you know, or we learned from our siblings or our cousins or friends or whatever. But the involvement we have, because we're afforded to, we don't have to work as much. With our kids, we have more of an influence on certain things. My son will ask me stuff. And when he's talking, I hear me. I'm like, oh, dang. Even when he was younger, we were at somebody's party, a kid's party, and we were walking, and somebody stopped me and said, y'all got the same damn walk. I'm like, I don't see it, but you know what I'm saying? So
that's funny.
It's wild.
They look at you and they're like, I want to be like that.
And they're proud of stuff that you do.
Yeah.
At Dylan's camp, it was Parents' Day. So we there, he's in the pool, and I'm talking to one of the parents, and Dylan just swims by, and for no reason, my dad's a DJ. And just swam away. I said, what?
Yeah. I don't know where it came from, but you're like, I guess to really put in perspective, to him, that's like such a big deal that I have to share this with someone. I have to tell somebody that my dad is like the best person in the world.
It's crazy.
When I was building the built-ins, we were painting it this weekend, and Carter goes, what do you say? Daddy, you know how to do so much. And I was like, this thing, I don't know how to do this. Like, I would spend, this is a year I've been trying to do this. But like to him, he's just like, yo, like you know how to fix a bike, you take me for a walk, you're fun. I love you, Dad. And it's like, in the moment, I'm like, yeah, I love you too. But then you kind of sit and think about it like damn, I'm a part of this guy's life in a big way. And to see the girls older and I guess just to appreciate it. Vic, I was talking to Vic Bam.
What up, Vic?
And he was asking me something. Shoot, I forgot. I have to do that before I forget about it.
You about to do it right now?
I was about to pick up my phone.
Get the fuck up.
I said I was gonna donate to the thing he got working, but he hit me up and we exchanged hellos, whatever. How's it going? And he was telling me that he was planning stuff and had taken a couple trips. And I was like, I envy you. And he said, nah, you have a beautiful family. You have beautiful kids. I envy you.
Vic is a smart dude, man.
He's smart. And in that moment, I was like, damn, like. You put that in perspective for me, my friend. Yeah. So, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Happy
Father's Day, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Darren, any plans do you know of that you know of?
No, I just want to be left alone.
Does it ever actually happen?
No.
It doesn't happen, Jen.
No, I think we're supposed to be just hanging out, celebrating Juneteenth on Saturday.
That is true.
And then on Sunday, just hanging out with the family. I think my parents are coming by.
Have a jamboree on the field.
Stop calling
a jumping jamboree.
Stop calling it that. I actually want to do movies one of the nights.
I saw the wife post something about what we should watch.
Yeah, I want to do it, but
am I invited?
Of course you're invited. You both are invited.
You sure?
Thanks.
I'm positive. Okay. You guys won't come, but you guys are invited.
Bro, I was here for the.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That was
Someone else is the no-show.
Wow.
But yeah, that's. Hopefully we get a chance to do that. I need to take care of the flight. I need to bother you about field stuff.
Field, see?
I heard it. He gonna say stop calling it that, and then in his next stupid breath, I gotta talk to you about field stuff.
I heard it way too late come out of my mouth. Like, Darren.
I only call it that because you did that time, man.
Darren. Darren is right.
Darren.
Yo, the show, man. We hanging out too. I can't do much of anything, anyways. If we're gonna do some other stuff, but guess what happened?
What happened?
I say I don't want nothing. Darren say men don't want to leave us alone or a meal or something simple, right? I hit on sneakers this week, Jen. I shared it with you, right? You seen it.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about the sneakers fiasco and Nike and all that other stuff and how I can't get a pair of Kobe's and wham, a baby. So this week, by the good grace of God, Darren.
Good grace.
These sneakers weren't listed. They weren't upcoming. There was no date, nothing. I just logged in one day to clear a notification right at 10 o'clock, and I saw a pair of Kobe's. I said, oh, shoot, let me try.
Bang.
Got him. I'm so excited. The wife knows I struggle with this thing. I text her immediately. Baby. Baby.
Here's where you went wrong. I'm sorry.
I sent her the picture. I said, look. She said, nuh-uh, really? I said, yes. You know what she said? How much is it? I'm like, oh no, I'm in trouble.
No. Oh no. Oh no.
So I told her, right? Why I see a notification for Venmo for the amount. Oh. Happy Father's Day. So, with that said, I have received the best Father's Day gift
That is awesome.
ever
Applaud.
this week. What a wife.
Nice.
What a wife.
The bar is high. Try to top that next year,
Not
baby.
the
I don't
bar.
think you can.
Not
The
the
bar is super high.
The bar is a wicked high.
It's wicked high. Brother, wicked. I'm on season 9 of Hell's Kitchen, and there's a woman from Boston, Massachusetts on it. And her accent is woof. It's-
I watched like a little bit of either the first or second episode of this season with the young people. But yeah, I gotta go back to that.
yeah,
Awesome.
I love that show.
Congrats,
But yeah,
man.
yeah, Father's Day. I don't care what happens now. I told you, whatever you want to
Whatever
do,
you
I don't care. Yes. Yes to everything. She's the greatest.
Well, I had put on our story for people to send us Father's Day shout outs, and no one, I'm lying, one person did.
Just now.
No. She
Oh.
had sent it before, but her message got deleted by Instagram.
Oh, okay.
It was like a response to the thing, and I can't find it. So I had to ask again. So, want to give a shout out from Jillian to her husband, Angel.
Angel, what up, bro? Happy Father's Day, man.
Happy Father's Day. Your wife loves you, and she thinks you're an amazing father.
I feel like we're WBRU.
Okay. Right before the gentle touch.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just, happy Father's Day, brothers.
Also, shout out to BRU.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They still do the gentle touch, you know.
No way.
No
Yeah.
way.
Is it
Dude?
online? Like, where you find that?
Is it
It's
still
because they're on
gentle?
Sundays.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't listened on a Sunday. It's really still on for real on
Yeah.
Sunday? Because remember when they were
From
doing
the
that
morning.
weird thing?
No, like Sunday morning, you got the gospel
gospel
songs.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Still?
you got like the old school stuff, and then it gets a little more upbeat. Yeah, they do that,
didn't
and
know
then
that.
gentle touch at night.
I don't know.
Still. It never went?
Huh?
It never went away?
It probably did, but,
Okay.
but it's definitely back.
Oh, shoot. That's good to know.
awesome.
So if you're in the Providence area, tune into 101.1 FM on Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays, or get the TuneIn app if you have an Android phone and listen on your phone any day of the week.
Indeed.
And that's called a plug, suckers.
Off the
So I'll say shout out to other fathers that we know.
It's too many to name, yo. Are you
yeah,
going to start naming?
let's not,
Oh,
because you guys are gonna
Because
you're gonna forget somebody, and then you're gonna feel bad.
And I was like,
There's so many.
there's him. Am I allowed to say him? He don't really
Oh.
like the baby mama.
Wow.
I can't say him.
Yeah, let's,
You know what I'm
you know
saying?
what? Let's just keep it.
Well, if
let's keep
you're,
it
if
G.
you're,
Keep
if you're
it
a
general.
father, we celebrate you.
And even if you're not, all the uncles out there, all the big brothers,
Right.
everybody, all the just
Father
be
figures,
happy
yeah.
Men Day.
Yes, happy Man Day.
You know,
And we hope you get the peace you seek.
or the head.
No, we don't even want that. It's just peace. Look at him.
Somebody's like, speak for your damn self.
Nah, any blessings are welcome, though.
Yes.
We appreciate y'all for real.
Hey, let's look at our phones. What else we can talk
I
about?
got y'all. I just want to say congratulations to Clarissa Shields.
Oh, she did the UFC thing.
Yes, she did. So Clarissa Shields, Darren, is a
Boxer.
African American female boxer from Detroit, Flint, Michigan.
Okay.
Rather,
I
sorry,
was gonna say Detroit.
Flint, Michigan. She has dominated female boxing, 2 gold medals, and she now holds 3 titles in boxing in 3 different weight classes.
Yeah, isn't she like the youngest or the quickest woman to unify the belts or something?
Quickest. Yep.
Quicker
And
than Layla Ali. Yes.
don't do that because they have a fake beef
I
that shouldn't
know.
be there.
That's why I
don't
had
like
to do it.
Yeah, I don't like this.
I-
How many female boxers are there? And the few are
7.
gonna fight? 7. Don't do that.
JK,
do that.
JK.
So she's dominated boxing, but unfortunately, there isn't enough money in it for female fighters. You have the most decorated fighter of all time, and she's getting paid peanuts. You can't even watch her fights on like Showtime, ESPN, any of the channels that you find male boxing at all. It's on like some random app that you got to download to watch, and it's not right. So she sees what's going on in MMA. She says, all right, they get money there. I'm going to take my talents and beat some ass in mixed martial arts. She trained for a year and she had her debut fight in PFL, which is on ESPN, and she did the work. She lost its first 2 rounds, but she's in there mixing it up, throwing leg kicks. She's getting taken down, a boxer, but she was able to figure out how to, protect herself on the ground, and won by TKO in the 3rd round.
Wow.
Her debut MMA fight. Oh,
Ooh.
love to see it.
What a story.
Love to see it. What a queen. So I wish her.
I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm a fan, man.
Yeah,
I'm a
man.
fan.
I like when
that
she
shit.
puts stuff up and she's like doing well. Makes me happy.
And the dope thing about that, and we'll switch off of it, is we're seeing everything with boxing, right? Floyd fought Conor McGregor, who's an MMA fighter. The MMA fighters had to come to boxing because boxers it's tough. I got to learn how to protect myself and grapple and all of that stuff. Nah, I'm cool. You come to my side. And they obliged. This is the first, not the first time. It's happened before with James Toney, but he got his ass beat. But this is the first time I've seen somebody at that level of boxing take the risk and go over into another world.
And actually do good.
And do well. It's crazy. I love it. And a black woman, come on now. Who else?
Who else?
Who else but she?
Darren, can I ask you a question?
You may.
It's a very serious question.
Okay.
I'm going to give me another claw then.
If you found yourself kidnapped.
This is not serious.
Babe, this is very serious. I have a question for my friend Darren because I care about him. Should I wait till Ben comes back? The call's not that far.
If we can.
I mean, I don't want to have to repeat myself. You know how he gets. He's.
Yeah, what did you say? One more time now?
All right, Ben's back. Okay. So, Darren, if you found yourself, unfortunately, kidnapped and in your kidnapper's car, would you put on your seatbelt?
Why would he be in the back seat and not in the trunk?
I was going to say, am I in the back seat, the passenger seat? Where am I?
Back seat.
Am I tied up?
See, it's funny because when this question popped in my own head and I was working my way through it, that was the response I got was, how do you put on your seatbelt if you're tied up? And I said, damn, I didn't think of that. Because if my hands were free, I would just get out the car.
Right, unless the
Especially
child lock
when
was
the back
sophisticated.
It doesn't matter.
If the child locks are on, I guess maybe I just kick the window out.
I'm thinking no, because my first objective is to get out, not to stay in, not to be safe. Unless I was like, I'm going to make them crash.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Then I'm going to put my seatbelt on so that I'm safe.
Oh, I didn't even think of that, making them crash.
I don't know how I would.
This guy's been watching Bourne movies.
I'm going to distract them with my loud, piercing
Put
scream.
my hair there.
You bet you can't see now. Bet you can't see the road now. But you can't reach if you get a seatbelt on.
You're right.
So
Can this be an episode of Old Darren?
Darren gets kidnapped.
My attempt to get away and how it just keeps failing over and over again. Because you see those, you see them, I'm going to show you how to disarm a man when he has a gun to your face.
And then you try it and they get the gun back.
Right.
Oh
Actually, there's one where they show you, like, if you get into your car and somebody's behind, like, in the seat behind you and they put something around your neck, you're supposed to put the seat, boom, jam it against them and then you can get out.
Oh.
But I'm like, my seats don't, boom, they have a little.
Mine too.
So how do you?
Power seats really will get us killed.
Every new car now is like,
Right.
you wait. You wait.
I'm about to squeeze. I hope you don't have to pee because I'm squeezing on that bladder.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so
goodness.
it wouldn't work out well.
Oh, that's good.
I knew to ask Darren because I knew it would be a good answer.
Ben will find a way out quick.
What?
Not me.
Ben wouldn't even get kidnapped.
He wouldn't.
Who do you guys think I am?
Like me and Darren would find a way to get kidnapped.
We would. I almost got kidnapped when I was young.
Tell us more.
Apparently,
I don't want to
mom-
bring up trauma. Are you
No,
okay
well,
talking about
yeah,
this?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
I was we
guess
were
I'm
at the
scared.
library off Broad, elementary school, and apparently there was a guy who was like, there was a bunch of us outside, and he was like, "Oh, we have like dogs or puppies or something like that. We lost one."
wow.
Oh,
And
no.
of course, me being stupid, I don't remember this, but I was like, "Oh, I'll help you find a puppy."
Oh, no.
And I just remember walking. His car was like far away from the library. I remember walking like down the street a little bit and like about to hop in his car, and I heard my mother scream.
Wow.
I don't know why my mom was there. I don't know where she came from. She never usually is there to pick me up. And I just heard her scream. The car took off, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh my
Hi,
God.
mommy.
No,
Hi, mommy.
no.
Jen.
What's the matter, mommy?" And
What?
Yeah, she beat me up.
Yeah,
I just
because
heard-
you scared her. I gotta
yeah.
beat your ass, son.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Which makes me like that I remember things like that. Makes me even like scared, like even more scared for these two, because
They're loving kids.
It takes not but a second.
Trusting,
right,
yeah.
right. So we every so often we have the conversation with Card, like, you don't go nowhere without mommy and daddy, and you don't leave the porch. And
I learned only a few years ago when Crystal had moved to Canada already. She had gotten into a car because it was similar to my dad's car. So she left school, got in, and dude just started driving.
oh,
Yeah. And she realized, she's like, uh-oh. And he's driving, and he's like talking a little, and she's trying to keep it cool. So she said, yeah, my house is over here. Luckily, the guy stopped and let her out. It wasn't the house. She had him stop as like, a few streets over or whatever. She got out and just booked it. Yeah.
wow.
That scary out there, man.
Yeah, you don't know, and we won't get there because that'll make this one will make me cry.
Oh, no, yeah, it's too much. Darkness. Ugh.
Yeah, that was a roller coaster.
Yeah, Darren started
I
it.
did. Sorry.
By telling about his real life. I asked the most random hypothetical question.
Somehow it just led into.
It's your fault. Ben blamed you. So.
That'll be the serious episode of the season for that for old Darren.
When he gets kidnapped.
You know, there's always a kind
one
of serious.
serious,
Yeah, somebody has like a drug overdose.
And there would be a laugh track somehow to it.
Right, only a couple of the left, but it's like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Did you find him yet?
And then at the end, there's a number.
Now with TV shows, it's not a number anymore. It's like the actors come out. Everyday Asian people get hated upon. It's like,
Whoa, wait a minute. Y'all don't even do the credits. Y'all
right,
just jump right into
You
this.
just jump right in. Hold on. We play, although my character is Asian American, I don't condone. It's like, wait. And then all of a sudden they're like, let's do this together. And it's like, oh.
I could have ended the episode first so I can.
Like, y'all could have put a Mr.
ready?
Clean
Right.
commercial between.
Something, man.
So I know this is okay.
Jeez. When's the last time y'all listened to disco music?
I do all the time. I probably this week.
So, because of you, Jen, and Deion
Matter of
Cole.
fact, I know for a fact I did this week. Oh, he does the Sundays.
So when I tuned in to a few of his, I didn't realize, and who thinks of it, because we know the classics, or not the classics, the popular disco songs. So you think that's kind of the span. And it was only like not even a 10-year run of disco. But listening to Deion Cole's mixes, like, there's so many songs I don't even know about.
Yeah.
And crazy. So over the weekend, I made the wife, sorry, baby, we listened to disco almost all weekend.
Oh my God, that sounds so much fun.
It was so dope, Darren.
I love it.
She did.
Oh, she did.
Oh man,
I
she
love
did.
Please put me on.
Like if you
Just tell what your streaming person to play some
I was
disco.
gonna say streaming.
yeah.
You could do Donna Summer's channel. That'll get you some good stuff.
Oh.
If you want to go not all the way disco, you could do like a Dionne Warwick channel. That's always really good. She's like right in mix of 60s, 70s. You could do a Shaka Khan if you want to do where the 70s is turning into 80s and it's turning more into that 80s sound.
Yeah.
I does this.
I just,
Obviously, Earth, Wind, and Fire,
course.
Isley's. You know, I mean, but they're not really disco.
Right.
Like,
That's when you start getting some funk.
some funk soul type.
Yeah.
But there's some, and then when I want to get away from disco and do more like 80s, I like to do Puerto Rican music. I like to call it.
Well,
So I'll make like a Stevie B channel or something. I wanna be the one to give me.
why she call it Puerto
your
Rican
lovin'.
music?
I was like, oh, so like salsa, merengue?
No, not like real Puerto Rican music. I mean like
Go.
fake. It's not actually. It has nothing to do with Puerto Ricans. It just makes me think of. Yeah, can we cut that part out?
First time she's ever said that.
And then that because I've said too much.
In my head, I was like, I know when we do Puerto Rican music, it's usually this, and I'm like, that's surprising that Jen does this also.
No.
And no.
There's different kinds of like. There's Pitbull,
Yeah, okay.
early
All right.
Pitbull, Dale.
He's Cuban.
Oh snap!
All right.
All right, so we're doing a little editing tonight.
Right. We won't. There'll be no editing. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be a little. Guys, I've had a rough day.
No, hey, this is one bad game for Jen. She's fine. She's fine.
Sheesh, I'm
my
all the way
God.
out of bounds. I apologize.
Yeah, because Alexis loves disco. Lexi tells
Oh,
yeah.
yay!
Alexis will say to me like, "Why was I born in this time and not disco?"
Let me find out she's a flower child.
She loves all. You can dance.
Oh, that's my song.
Really?
You can die.
thing.
time of your life.
Ooh,
ABBA. Yeah, Dancing Queen. That's another good one.
She loves all that music.
It's
So.
Darren. I'm telling you,
It makes you feel so good.
It does.
it's such a good feeling.
It is.
And there's a couple that I came across like, no, I'm factoring into these a mix if I ever
need
DJing
this.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's blissful. Listen to some disco.
So yeah, my little daily mixes be throwing like at least one disco song in. And
Based on your algorithms.
yeah, but it's not really based on songs I've listened to. That's how I got to the
Okay.
the homeless girl song. That was the very first song that my mix played for me ever. That's how it started. So you know my algorithm is out there.
I picked up the girl. I didn't get a chance to listen to the episode just to, whatever. And the song was, of course, was in my head, and I picked up the girls, and I was like, you guys, they're really good about knowing songs because we're playing music all the time. And even older songs, I hear them singing. I'm like, yo, how do you know this song? And they're like, duh, you. And so I'm like, do you guys know this song? And they're like, yeah, we've heard it before. And I'm like, do you know what she's saying? And they're like, no. So, of course, I play it for them. Alexis gets up, but she shuts off the radio. She's like, she can't do that. I was like, unfortunately, she did.
Yeah, but y'all, and you even talked about Arrested Development, Mr.
Window, the other homeless.
Y'all didn't know what that was about?
I knew what that was about.
Oh, but Darren didn't.
I don't think I even knew the song.
You know the song.
You know
Darren.
the song.
I probably do.
We're
But
gonna play it
we only
afterwards.
had one radio station when we were kids, man.
And yeah, they played all those songs. That's where I heard the Stevie B.
For the Puerto Ricans, right?
I didn't
Puerto
say
Rican
that.
music.
Bim did.
I said, I'll take the heat, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, it was me.
Oh my god.
Oh, Christ.
I love it.
So what I was scurrying to look up was Mackenzie Scott. You guys heard what she's been doing?
Who's that?
Jeff Bezos' ex-wife.
Oh, go.
You sure this is recording, Darren?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I'll check after this. So she's ex-wife of Scott, Jeff Bezos, and she has donated a total of $2.7 billion to over 280 organizations.
Yep.
Last week after we hung out, I saw the article, and I put a link to it, and I screenshotted the whole thing, and then I had to factory reset my phone, and I didn't save the notes. So that's why I'm like, oh no, I wanted to talk about this. And, yeah, but she has donated a ton of money to worthy causes such as racial inequality, gender inequality, education. She's donated a ton of money to historically black colleges. She's out here doing it. I'm just saying, that's how you use your monies. She's donated so much, and it's not like she's like poor now. She just, she obviously kept whatever she had for herself, but she's donated so much to these worthy causes. I had to applaud her.
Yeah.
I just wish I had a list of, because I had the list last week.
Hey, I'm sure people do their Google, so see it. That's huge, though.
Yes, it was very,
That's
very
a lot
big.
of damn money.
2.7 billion.
She said, divorce? Okay, can I have the receipt? Okay, good.
Here, guys. I got you.
Here.
Here you go. Check for you.
You know how that must feel to him though? Like, she gets all this money from you in the divorce, and she's like,
You just gonna give it away?
I'm just gonna throw it in the
You gonna
wind.
give it away, bitch?
I work hard for that money.
Meanwhile, he's like, I'm going to space. You're gonna give away to people on Earth? Ew. I'm going to space.
He said, ew.
Oh my god.
So what I saw today on, what's his name? Al Gore's internet.
What?
You know, me and the wife looked up who actually created the internet.
It wasn't Al Gore?
Nah.
Oh, that's not news to just me. I know somebody out there is going, what?
Because I said that to her, the Al Gore's internet thing, but I'd be forgetting she's like younger. So I'd be like, do you know what that means?
Al Gore to you.
And she's like, nah, I don't get it.
But wasn't he one of the first people to use the internet or something?
No.
Wasn't it was made by the government, no?
All right, so I got two people created it. Bob Kahn and Vint Cerf.
This is fake news.
Why?
Because it was
Al
Gore,
Gore.
right?
That's how he became vice president.
We don't gotta get all the way into these guys, but they were. Where are they? It doesn't matter, but it's those guys. They created it, not Al Gore.
So, anywho, I stumbled upon not Al Gore's internet. Because, for some reason I still follow the chick who put the Gorilla Glue in her hair.
Jen,
Why?
I'd be concerned. Like, that's fine. Good.
Because she did one post where it was like showing her hair growth.
You're following the journey.
But it's like she took the picture mad far. It was like almost a full body shot. It's like, you're not showing us your hair. You're way back there. But whatever. So when I went back to go screenshot that, because I wanted to talk to you about it, I seen this instead. A picture of her hair's wet. She's holding a bottle. And she said, "It's here, the hold you've been waiting for, forever hold.
Oh, God.
I worked with some beauty professionals to develop a product that had hold like Gorilla Glue, but was safe for your hair and easily washes out. Click the link in my bio or visit."
Way to turn it into a financial opportunity.
She's turned it into a lot of financial things. She's been doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Is it? Wow. So that's why you follow these people.
Yeah, it's like, okay, what happens next? She's been doing a lot of stuff.
Really?
Good for her. She, turned this into like a cash cow. But now she's selling very strong hold hair products.
It makes sense, though, because remember Homegirl from Flavor of Love, the lip chap?
Oh, yeah.
And then she did the lip balm.
But she made lip chap.
But that makes sense for her. That's on brand, as they say.
It's kind of off-brand.
No. She was striving for a hole that didn't exist by accident.
She was being dumb.
By accident.
That was an accident.
I mean, it's on brand for that reason.
Right.
I think because the one I was initially going to screenshot was her trying to promote some kind of hair product that could help to with the hair growth. And I'm like, I don't think I want to trust you to tell me what products are safe for my hair.
But if anybody gonna know what hold, it's gonna be her. It's gonna be her.
But her hair is just now growing. Why are you putting all these products in there?
For money.
You can't even make a ponytail yet. You're putting all these products. What are you doing?
Give me money.
Can't even make a ponytail yet.
She can't. I'm surprised she got it to that little baby fro already. I'm like, all right, that's just growing quick. Nah, it takes a while to get your hair to grow. Like,
Jen.
it does. She got to grow. She already put a relaxer in this shit, yo. You can tell.
Yeah, she tripping then.
I mean, look.
She don't know the girls are doing natural nowadays.
Look.
Why is she doing that?
And this is the post where she's promoting this hair stuff. I know that we're all going to be on Not Al Gore's internet and she could probably see this. And I ain't hating, boo. Do your thing. But I think it's kind of ridiculous at the same time.
People will say you're hating, yo, because she's chasing the bag.
No, that's why I said I follow her because she has all these different things that she's made it into. I'm proud of her.
I heard she found, after that incident, she got what's the people that help, publicist or marketing firm or whatever? But
Like PR?
Yeah, PR. People reached out to her and she's working with the PR person.
And then whoever she's working with is doing a really good job. I'm telling you, like, she's selling stuff. She's got a lot of paid advertisements.
Because when I heard that, I said, who would pay for anything from this dummy?
Because when she did it, she got a bunch of followers, me included. So now she's an influencer. She's got thousands of people following her.
She built the audience.
She built the audience. It was a physical sacrifice and it was a risk, but at the end, it's paying off.
Paying off in a way she couldn't imagine, I'm sure.
That's wild. Man, hey, God bless Gorilla Glue Lady. What's her real name?
I think
She said,
I think it's Jessica for some
she
reason.
almost said, like, no. Like, she doesn't have
Like,
a
why
name.
should I know her
Why
name?
should I know that?
How would I know that?
Follower don't even know who the hell she is.
In talking to Carter, we were having a little... First, shout out to my brothers that said birthdays that just passed.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's
Yes,
right.
yes. 2 Geminis. So.
Hey.
But talking to Carter while we were waiting for our food to come, we went to Dave and Buster's. Dave and Buster's.
Recently, huh?
Yesterday.
What's that experience like?
It
I haven't been
was
since
jarring.
before COVID.
It was like, wow.
Since BC?
It was like, wow, like, we're out and about with our masks.
For some reason, that's crazier to me than me going to a show. I don't know why. Because there's games and kids running around.
Everybody's touching and yeah. No. It was crazy. It was like, of course, we're all wearing our mask and trying to sanitize, but there's only so much you could do in that place. So
Yeah.
I'm vaccinated. We've had COVID in the house, so we weren't too worried. But like my parents and whatever, but they're vaccinated too. So it was just like, oh, okay. So while we were waiting for our food, I was talking to Carter, and Carter said, "What do you wish for?" Kind of oddly enough, and so I entertained the conversation. I said, "Well, what do you wish for?" And he tells me, I want to be a dinosaur or something like that. Like,
Say again?
He wants to be. If you ask Carter what he wants to be when he grows up, he says a dinosaur.
Reach for
It's
the
funny
moon,
because
kid.
I said something about dinosaurs today. Little kid asked me how old is my mom, and I was like 1,000,000 years old. She's like a dinosaur.
Oh my god.
It was.
I like talking to little kids.
Yeah,
You can say whatever. How old's your mom? She's like 1,000,000. What?
and they'll be like, "Wow!"
Yeah, it was
And then
fun.
they'll retain it and they'll bring it back to you, but you won't even know.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
forget about it. And you're like, what?
Oh yeah.
You just call me a dinosaur?
Oh yeah, because I told you that 2 years ago. So that prompted me to want to ask you guys, like, if you really could have like 3 wishes, you find a genie, it's Will Smith or dressed in blue. What 3 wishes would you have? Sky's the limit. You just can't make people fall in love with you and kill people and all that stuff. Yeah.
Why didn't you start with Bim?
Bim?
Oh, you saw yourself.
Me.
That was good, Bim.
Right?
Dang, you're professional.
Volley.
Bow. That was so good.
Whoa. 15 love. For myself, of course, I didn't think about myself until this very moment.
Every time we do
Every
this.
time.
Every time.
You know why? Because
you don't wanna cheat.
I don't want to cheat. I don't want to come here ready like, oh.
I got,
You mean
I
you
got
wanna
an
be
answer.
prepared.
I don't want to cheat. I don't want to cheat, babe. I want to be authentic. Okay?
That's right, off the cuff.
Off the
Oh,
yes.
Your
Okay.
wishes.
I got it. Since you guys are both thinking about it. So it's tough because the easy thing is like the money and all that stuff. But in my hipster phase, I'm like, I don't care about like wealth. So I would, the wishes become more complicated in that sense. So I would wish to not have to work anymore, but be okay. So not really meaning I want millions, but I can live in a house and be able to
Feed yourself.
like just own it and somehow feed myself, even if it's part of it is me having a garden, but I can be self-sufficient without relying on having to
See, I wish that for my
employed.
mom. I wish my mom was that way. I feel like a lot of things would be different for me.
That's one of your wishes right there.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's a selfish.
So you call me selfish.
No.
It's a selfless wish. I mean, no, because
No, because it would offend me. Yeah, it would affect me.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because right now,
Yeah.
it's a big part of my life.
Yeah.
So if she was self-sufficient, I wouldn't have to worry about her, and I
Genie,
would.
take care of my mama.
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah.
Genie, take care of my mama.
I got 3 wishes, mama. Mama.
So definitely one of mine. I got one. I would want a building of some sort, like I say like a industrial building, just full of tools and stuff for me to play with.
Oh,
Yeah, so I could do my woodworking in peace.
no, that's
So you'd wish to do work. That's what's up.
I wish you do my hobby.
peaceful work.
Yeah,
Peaceful
yeah.
hobby work.
And he's spot on because if you just had belt sander and table saws,
everything
and
I need,
anything.
everything
So you
at my
wish
disposal.
that you had a Home Depot. That is the way I was
I
building.
wish just not as cluttered as I just want it to be wide.
One of
open.
each thing.
Yes.
It's
Maybe
very
2.
organized.
Just very yes.
Oh.
Oh, I need to rip this down. Let me go over here to the table saw.
So yeah,
I need to put a groove in the middle. My dado stack's right here.
What'd you just say?
A dado stack.
I thought it was me. Thank you.
A dado stack, right?
Yep.
So think of a table saw, right? But you have to put like a groove in the middle of it.
That's what it's
A
called.
dado stack. You don't need it. I'm getting so nerdy here. You don't need the dado stack to do what you got to do. You just have to like run
it,
twice,
yeah.
whatever. But the dado stack, you
Chris
just need to run it once,
That was good.
and you could change the width to like half inch, quarter inch,
half inch. Hey,
So yeah, I'd want that. Yes, I sand something, the jigsaw, a biscuit. What's the thing? Biscuit. Dado, something like that. Yes. I don't know. Yeah, like all the stuff that like a concrete mixer if I really need it, a CNC machine.
A CNC machine.
Oh my goodness! Like so when you have,
love this.
when you take the wood and you want to put like a design in it, and you design it, you put it in the software and you put the wood,
Oh, one of those.
and it like engraves it for you.
Ah.
So a CNC machine. Oh my God! This is a planer.
I'm just hearing a bunch of
joiner.
Father's Day gifts.
No, it's all way too expensive.
Is it though?
Yeah, I would. A cheap planer is $600. A CNC machine is like
Wait,
$3,000.
Darren.
Yeah,
Are you telling me you don't think you're worth it?
No.
Tell him, King the King.
He got to look at me like that, too.
Rub his little fingers. That's right.
You tell me you don't think you're worth it?
If we had money to blow,
Let me tell you something,
Maybe.
brother. Let me tell you, because of who you are. Your queen,
I know she would. I know.
your mouth to God's ears, beloved. You know what I'm saying?
Don't tell her this, please.
Instant. Baby, open the garage, get something for me real quick. And you
Ow.
just see your dilly-dally, whatever you call it. Just right there for you.
Data stacker.
With a bow on it. That.
Like data stacker.
Is that what you said? Data blocks. What'd you call it?
Oh, man, she said a data stacker. Oh, man, Jen. Mwah. So
You're
yeah.
worth it, King.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money to just be.
Come on.
Maybe
What
when
else
I'm-
what we doing with money?
Maybe that'll be my midlife crisis.
Now.
Put a,
Now. What
Put
are
a
we
bunch
doing
of
with
money
Yeah,
into
money?
midlife crisis got to involve like cocaine or a stripper. Or
Something irresponsible.
Yeah.
It can't be something
Yeah,
like
that shit sounds responsible as hell.
Yeah, right?
I want to get a tool and fix things.
See, but the thing is, like, I would have that, and I'd just like stare and look at it, like, all right, and then not come back until like the weekend or when I had time.
Nah, but it's like a practical
Yeah,
thing.
it's still there.
You got to get like a giant tricycle. That's a midlife crisis. You know what I'm saying? Something stupid. This is dumb. Just straight up dumb. We got through one wish. I don't know. But okay, would any of you wish for an ability for yourself?
Oh,
Let's jazz it up. Let's get specific categories.
like a power.
Come on now.
of some sort? Oh,
Come on now.
I say something with time, like mess with time, be able to control time. Speaking of time, Loki's out.
I haven't watched yet. I wanted to build a few up.
Okay,
Did you start?
I did.
How is it?
It's all right.
Eh,
It's good. I like Loki. That's the one I've been most excited for.
Me
So,
too.
Yeah, but it's good so
Okay.
far. Oh yeah, so time. Something mess with
Sorry, Jen.
something with time. Be able to stop time, rewind time, forward time. Something with time.
Would you want to be able to do that and then go back into time and change what happened the first time? Or would you just want to be able to go back and forth and watch it? What happened?
I definitely want to go back and forth and watch.
But you don't want to.
I don't
But do you want
necessarily
to change? Okay.
No.
Oh, you just want to be able to go back in time and
And,
not
like, experience it again?
impact anything.
Uh,
Like you don't want to be able to go back in time like 2 years to invest mad money in Dogecoin
Yeah, no,
and come back.
no,
Okay.
nothing like that. No.
Just to watch.
I would just want to
passively.
watch time. Stop
Sorry, I
time.
just yawned like I wasn't doing something. My fault, guys.
Nah, yeah. Something with time. Jen?
Any abilities?
Superpower?
I don't know if I would wish for a superpower more than I would wish that I had used my actual physical abilities more.
To do what?
I don't know, do things, play sports and stuff.
What epiphany did you come to?
I mean, I think that all the time. Like, damn, I would have been a good athlete. Yeah, I know I would have been a good athlete.
Because you
You
a
could-
diesel mom.
And my brothers were good athletes.
You could still do that, though.
Yeah, but I would be an older person playing playing a game.
I
feel like if I was younger and I would have taken that
yeah.
seriously, I could have
I
been
get
a good
what you mean.
athlete. Yeah.
I think about
It's
that.
the first time I ever heard Jen say
That's
something.
pretty.
regarding
I would
her
never.
playing
I
sports.
would not peg you for.
Yeah,
it's
because
kinda
I
like-
didn't.
Is it because of the thingy? What do you call it?
The back surgery?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you just too good?
I just didn't feel like it. Have you met me? I just didn't feel like it. But I wish I felt like it. And
You didn't even like fake do track?
I
with
did fake
everybody
2 track.
else? Okay.
Remember 2 weeks? I did 1 meet.
You realize how much work it was?
I did one meet.
Yeah, I ran like the 200 in the meet. I was like, whew.
It's a lot.
I had to run fast the whole half of. Okay, I'm not coming back. Woo, they crazy. Boy.
No, but
It was between that 200-meter race and running the bleachers were the 2 reasons.
The bleacher retired a lot of people quickly.
Yeah, the bleachers
Yeah.
was the thing I was like, nah. Because I, you know me, all I could think of is one false movement and it's
And then you
over.
do.
It's
Yeah,
over.
so many times like,
Yeah, I don't have that kind of balance. I'm balanced enough, like walking flat. That's it.
so you got
Yeah,
no,
so
that makes
like I remember like we were talking about this week in high school, the gym teachers used to try to get me to play basketball and volleyball. Like what would
Oh, you had a body volleyball.
right?
You'd been really good.
I used to like playing volleyball in gym too. Like, so they would try to get me play, and I'm just like, okay, nah,
Yeah.
Come on.
come on.
Because it was cool.
Come on.
No,
I, mean, I gotta hang out with my friends in the locker room
Right.
after school. I ain't got time for you.
I wish I could use my body now how my body was back then.
And what would you do
Oh.
different?
I just would be way more active. I wouldn't let Carter was like, "Come on, Daddy, let's race," and I was like, "Oh boy,
Yo,
have you
my
gone
niece,
mad, boy?"
sure."
when my nieces asked me like, "Hey, Auntie Jenny, can you chase me?" No, I can't.
Baby, my
And
legs
I don't like saying no to children, but if you ask me to chase you, I'm going to say no.
Y'all don't run around with the kids?
No,
I do.
he probably does, but I
did.
don't.
I raced, and I tell you, I was like, man,
Racing is
I
a
gotta,
terrible idea.
I gotta change because I was like winded.
Yeah, racing is really. You could have.
And he beat me. I was almost like.
Are you?
like,
You let him beat you? You said?
No, I didn't. I was trying, like, I gave like a good 80%. And he was pretty. No, I'll be.
I just need the listeners to know how old Carter is.
Oh, Carter's 4. He has over.
Not 14. Hold on. Not 14, listeners.
Yes.
Not 14.
No, it's right, but he's fast. He's a fast little boy. I can whatever. Judge me if you want. You don't save me from this, but I deserve this embarrassment. Maybe it will prompt me and put a fire into my ass to actually work out and get back into shape, because I was like, whoa. Like, again, we went from the tree to the shed and back, right? So it was a good length.
It was about a mile because it's the field.
Shut up. Shut up. It was a good length. I beat Kaiser though.
Good. He said, "I'm challenging the little one." Y'all ain't.
I beat one. I came in second. I didn't come in last.
I mean,
And he didn't beat me by that much. It was like a step or two.
He didn't beat me by that much. It was like a step or two.
Like a step or two. I like that Egyptian hat. I had the hieroglyphic.
Shout out to Dominic. He had put me on. This is The Last Shepherd. Yeah, very dope. I like it.
I'll be honest with you guys.
Darren.
What?
That's
He's
shameful.
fast. I'm pretty sure he could beat you. No, he probably wouldn't.
No, he won't beat me.
Right.
And I will trip him before that. Are you kidding me?
He was too far away for me to push him.
Damn.
Yeah. So
He had a whole.
No, he wasn't too far in front of me. He was just like, it was like I was way over here and he was way over there. So
Darren, his legs are like tiny.
I don't. He's fast. He is fast. Okay.
Were you speed walking? You weren't really.
Listen, I started out like running slow, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's taking it serious." And I picked it up a bit.
I'm having a really hard time right now.
I said, "Oh no!"
Another episode of Old Darren.
I said, "Oh no!"
Here.
My shoulders are not even controllable. They just keep going up and down.
When he hit the shed, I hit the shed too, and I was like, "Okay, I gotta do something. I gotta turn on." But see, I was scared. I didn't want to twist my ankle. So because my ankle's really bad. So I was like running, but like I wasn't giving it my all, dude. I just want to let you know I wasn't giving it my all. I wasn't 80%. If I was at 100, it would have been a lot closer.
Oh, my shoulders. Oh shit. Oh.
All I'm saying is I need to get back in shape. It's clear now. It's been very clear. I don't care what. Listeners, if you want to judge me, judge me. Maybe this will motivate me. I'm going to challenge him again.
I'm going to challenge him again.
I know Kai didn't beat me.
Oh,
That's
boy.
right, Darren. I know he didn't beat you.
He didn't beat me.
That's right, King.
So, by law, Carter is now the king of the castle. You know that, right?
He gets the big piece of chicken and everything.
Your son, thank you, Jen.
He gets served first.
Thank you. Your son is not supposed to beat you at anything until at least high school. Damn, 4?
And in high school, you're supposed to just stop playing with them and just tell them you're too tired and you ain't got time.
Exactly.
So that it doesn't happen.
Exactly. My son didn't beat me a horse until, and I think it was after my injury. I was like, man, my leg. You know that, man. Go ahead. You don't even have an excuse.
Out of shape. That's my excuse.
Wow. Oh, dear. You need to change your wish.
Take the tool back. Take the garage back. Here's the workout regimen.
Oh, boy. That's wow.
What? Nothing. What? What's the matter?
Nothing at all, Darren.
Okay. Just making sure.
Are you taking these episode ideas?
I've been slacking. I should have been keeping a whole log in my phone this whole time.
Let's be honest. Like, if I beat him, like, it's not gonna be like, "Oh, good job, Dad."
Because you're supposed to
let them win. You're supposed to let them win. Yes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a thing where you're already in the lead and you're like, "Oh, my leg."
Yeah,
oh, you're so fast. Oh, look at you. Wow. No. He said, Bibbs asked you, he said, you let him, no, he beat me.
No, he beat me. He was giggling the whole time.
He was showboating.
Carter can't help but giggle when he's having fun, so.
Yo, Usain Bolt this guy. He
did.
You call yourself my dad?
His son gotta grow up like, this is my dad. Listen, say what you will.
Oh, these bitches is my sons.
Oh my god.
Say what you will.
Damn, that's wild, bro.
I'm a honest man.
Damn.
Yeah, we know.
I'm not a man anymore. Is that what it is? I'm a small boy.
You're still a man. You're still a man. It's not a very fast one,
I
apparently.
No. I need to.
He said he's fast.
I need to get into the gym.
4?
He's almost 5. He's 5 September.
Third wish. Wait, I would fly. Good, because I don't want to drive anywhere. And I would want to fly, and everybody knows he's the kid that knows how to fly, or the guy that knows how to fly.
I wouldn't want people to know if I could fly.
You think they'll do like tests on you and stuff?
No, they'd ask me to do shit all the time. Oh, can you fly this over to? Oh, can you fly over to such and such and get me? Can you fly? Can you just fly it? No.
Yeah, you just say no. And what they gonna do?
Keep asking. I don't want to be that bad guy who says no. Like, oh damn, you need me to fly this to the post office real quick before they close?
Nope. You should have been on time. I'd do a bunch of PSAs too at how important being prompt is, and then fly away.
The nerve. The entire audacity.
Remember, kids, be on time.
Be on time. Oh shoot, I'm late for my next engagement.
In Sweden.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh man, let's round it up. Third. I don't have a category though. Somebody give us a category. So we already tackled like a general
Material.
life kind of thing for ease of life, superpower,
Or just ability.
or ability. So what's a third wish?
A thing that you wish you had more of. Other than money.
Yo, the wild thing is, man, I be in this like I think I talked about it a few times. I'm sorry if I'm annoying. Yo, I be finding so much peace. Like I don't even need nothing.
Right.
But sometimes I'd be like, you know, you're eating a delicious dessert. And it's the last bite.
I know what it is.
And you're so sad. Because it's about to be over.
There's nothing sadder than dropping that last bite.
I would wish to never have that feeling. To where like I'd be okay with this last bite. Like there was just that
There was
right
no more
amount.
disappointment.
Yes, it was just that right
It's
amount.
like when you
to-
make cereal with just the right amount of milk.
Come on, sister. Come on.
There's no extra little fruity pebbles in the bowl. There's no extra milk. That last
on.
spoonful got it all. That should be mad satisfying, bro.
They don't feel you. They don't feel
They
you.
don't hear me,
Jen.
bro. They don't hear me.
Damn.
Is that you too? Is that your?
No, I was just
That's
signing
me.
him.
Yeah, she feels me.
Yeah, she does. Mine
understand.
definitely would be the ability to experience something for the first time. Like I'm able to turn that on and off, if you will.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my God.
That is wild.
Tell me some things you want.
Food, movies.
Stop. Give me an example of a food or a movie or show that you would want to experience again for the first time.
Game of Thrones.
All of it?
Except for that last
Except
episode.
for the last,
Last
season.
Last 2 seasons.
Last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
But if
It's
I
funny
could-
because I was talking to our friend Helena before I came here, and she
Helena.
said she restarted. She's in season 3 right now.
Wow.
See, but there's that.
But yeah,
You know it's
coming. But you want that
You just
fresh.
that like
Oh.
I don't want to experience this particular part, but remembering the red wedding.
Yeah.
I was all alone with nobody beside me to experience this, and I was just not okay.
We've talked about that episode before, but when it first aired, I wasn't a Game of Thrones watcher.
Yeah.
And I just remember the Twitter afterwards was in shambles. And I'm like, what happened on the show? And then I watched it years after, I caught up a couple years
Shambles.
after. And I knew, I was like, this must have been that day on the Twitter. This is what they was talking about.
Yeah, shambles. This guy put me on like however long after it came out. 3 o'clock in the morning. I was Bim. She what?
I remember specifically
son.
from the Twitter.
right. You know what?
Go back to sleep.
Experiencing that pleasure of somebody else melting, watching Clarabelle melt down, watching it. Yeah,
It was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I remember specifically on Twitter, Kay was not okay.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was not okay for that.
Man.
Damn.
That one in the what?
And it was the cry that she let out first, and then, and then, oh man,
All of it. But let's think of up and the upside. I'm thinking of like a really good burger, like something really. I can't think of a burger specifically, but but it's the first time I could go. Oh, I've never had this before. Oh,
Speaking of, that reminds me of this YouTube channel I subscribed to maybe a week and a half ago. Modern Day Caveman. It's this guy who I guess was in jail for. I thought I talked about it. I don't know. He was in jail for I don't know how long. I think I want to say 26 years, and he's just now getting out, like literally now.
Oh shit!
Like he got out maybe like a couple months ago. So one of his relatives just started recording him, and capturing his experiences of doing things for the or experience. So he like went to Walmart.
Okay.
And he's like in the cereal aisle, and he's like, "How do you pick a cereal? There's so many cereals."
Oh wow!
He's like counting. He's like, "There's literally 10 types of Cheerios. How am I supposed to pick a cereal?" And the episode, the YouTube videos are probably like 2 to 4 minutes long. It's just like a small thing, but it's just enough to capture like how fresh the world is. And he's probably like in his 40s, maybe even like early 50s. I mean, black man. But he got a stimulus, so they went to the bank, I guess, and he had the little skinny bank envelope. And he took the money out for the first time, and he hasn't felt money in all this time, so money has changed, and he's like, it's different colors.
I never thought of that.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he's like, it even feels funny, like it's, and so he has that happening every day. Like he was like just sitting in the backyard. Everything is new to him. He's just sitting in the backyard, and he's like, I'm listening to the birds, and it's almost like overwhelming because it's just so peaceful. Like I don't even know what to do with myself.
Wow.
He's like, I don't even have underwear on right now. Like he's just very honest and raw. I haven't watched in a few days, but yeah, it's really interesting.
I'm about to follow it right now.
Yeah, he's like
good.
going viral. Yeah, Modern Day Caveman on YouTube.
I like that.
And that's the wonderful thing about the internet is that you're able to connect with so many different things and peoples and experiencing, and all from the comfort of your own home, toilet, wherever.
Right. Because I don't even know what he went to jail for. But to me, I'm like, even if I was guilty and I went to jail for 26 years and I came out, I don't think I would have the kind of optimism and positivity that he shows. Like he's just not, I don't want to even say he's happy. He's like more overwhelmed, but he just, he isn't bitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
He served his time for whatever, you know.
Even if, like I said, even if I did something and I deserved the 26 years, after 26 years, I wouldn't have that kind of optimism for small stuff.
Got it.
I would just be like, F it all.
Yeah.
Perspective, especially from in jail, because I've never going, by the way.
That's right.
But it's one side or the other, where you can be pissed off about a bunch of stuff, or it's like, okay, I accept things as they are.
OJ.
If you ever had a prime example,
Things like that, like just to deflate you. Just,
no, that uplifted me because it's true. Think about the OJ that we talk about right now, and think about all the millions of terrible scenarios where he could have been a villain for real, or just accepted this, or just been bitter, or just constant blah blah. But the guy's playing golf.
I'm in Vegas.
yeah.
And it's almost like, how dare you, to a lot of people, even though he still got found not guilty. But it's like, how dare you be this happy?
Yeah.
You're not allowed.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
And you only get one life.
Yeah.
what's he supposed to do?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I liked that they documented it. I just followed it. Yeah, let me check it out.
pretty
Thank
cool.
you, Jen.
No problem. So,
Yeah. I like that. You got your wish now.
what was my wish?
I know.
Well, you gotta tell us.
What was the category? I think I made up the category too. So you wish more?
No category, but yeah, that was kind of that. Me, the last bite. Darren wants to experience stuff that he loves again for the first time. And Jen wants.
I want more hours in the day sometimes.
You want to be able to control when you can extend a day.
Yeah.
Would it be for work or pleasure purposes?
Not for work. Not even necessarily for pleasure. Sometimes I just feel like I want to do more things in a day, and I don't have enough time to do all the things I want. Like I get even small stuff. Like I'll get messages on my phone. People send me videos and stuff, and I half the time I don't even watch it.
You want to listen to a whole Chris Brown album uninterrupted?
You see? You see? I'll even take it interrupted. I'll take a lunch break in between. But just the ability to get from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Nah, I feel that.
Yeah. So
I
I
feel that.
would wish to have either less of my time being taken up by other responsibilities, so it would free me up, or to be able to extend the day sometimes.
You ever have a day that was like so enjoyable that you're like, man, I don't even want to go to sleep, yo.
Yeah.
Don't wake me up.
Yeah.
That's another banger that Chris Brown got.
Speaking of, so I went to Shaw's, which is a supermarket, and the cashier was ringing up the girl in front of me. And the girl in front who was being rung out was an employee. But they didn't seem like they really knew each other. But they both worked together. So as she's ringing up the other employee, she's singing Chris Brown, Don't Judge Me.
I love that song so much.
So she's just, just kind of in her own zone, waiting for the girl to pay whatever. Please don't judge me. And she's just singing. And then the girl paying, she couldn't have been more than like 19, 20 years old. She was like, what's that song you singing? I'm saying that if I didn't have the mask, they would have visibly seen me laugh. I was like, what? Is that possible?
It is possible.
And she was like, what is that song she's singing? She's like, Don't Judge Me by Chris Brown. She's like, oh, it's so pretty. I thought you made that. Oh, I don't listen to the radio ever.
Radio? That song wasn't even on the radio, was it?
Oh.
But what I noticed, some kids do, they don't even listen to albums.
No.
It's just playlists.
Yeah.
So if it don't end up on a playlist.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
But it was just so funny to me that here we are, and we're like, who the heck has never, like, I would never think that there was a person who could say, I haven't heard this song, who was under the age of 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like between 15 and 25.
But also remember, Chris Brown's older to them.
That is true.
So they got whomever else in their genre.
Yeah,
that
he's
they
probably
listen
like
to.
Johnny Gill to us.
Yeah. Yeah, because, excuse me, Breezy got to be at least 30 by now, maybe?
He's definitely more than 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So,
Rihanna's 30.
so if a 19-year-old, he's,
He's ancient.
do the math, her senior. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, they ain't rocking. Yeah, wow. We up there, man.
They keep redoing the older songs, and it's not making me happy.
Darren, you sound like your parents.
I am.
It don't. So if it's done well, I don't care. But we were kids. I was listening to.
He's 32, sorry.
32. Yeah, so he's old to a 19-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But More Money, More Problem. I mean, More Money, More Problems comes out. My mom's like, oh, that's blah 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 blah.
Coming out.
So
And I think that's part of why I don't know if I like disco because of the samplers of our youth, or if I like the songs of our youth because they sampled disco. I don't know which just came first.
right when we were doing the disco weekend, hey babe, a few songs came on. And I said, you hear this? Because they would sample just a break, the beat break right there, boom. But that was in there. But it's we can't not like, because that's hip hop first of all.
I know.
And it was all over our childhood, man.
No.
So why are you the old guy?
I don't know.
You want Charlie Baltimore back?
Wow.
I can't believe he said that.
I can't. So anyway, speaking of, let's talk about the verses. Even though I didn't watch too much, I didn't watch as much of it as I wanted to.
Yeah, man, still a starburst from you.
Yeah, that's why I put it in the middle, baby.
Right. Darren, did you watch the verses? Hey, yo, man, what's up? You've given up hip hop?
Huh.
Well, something was happening when it was going on.
On Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yesterday.
We would celebrate. We got Dave and Buster celebrating.
Oh,
my brother's birthday.
right. Swapping germs with kids.
Yep.
That's fun.
Yeah, I caught it about halfway as well because me and the wife were out getting food and getting messed up.
I know that's right. No, I think I caught it like in the first round, or maybe the second or third song played, and then I was driving and doing other stuff, and so I was like, listen, and I'm like, I'll say it again. I said it when I first saw it. Who asked for this?
Same. We all said that, I think.
I'm not gonna not acknowledge that was said plenty of times. Who asked for Eve versus Trina? I said on this very podcast, I believe, that I would have much rather a Trina versus Plies, but because they both have vaginas, they're going to put them against each other. Fine, whatever. But it was very good.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Darren.
I was playing the playlist today.
So we weren't optimistic.
I just didn't think it was a good matchup. I love Trina and I love Eve. Trina got banged. I listened to new Trina, so I'm that guy.
They have good songs,
Yeah.
but it was like, man, Eve got like songs with Gwen Stefani, for God's sake. Like it's like, I would think Trina would go up against another female rapper from the South because it's a different culture. So we just didn't think it matched up.
But it did.
It did.
It made sense. Like they had songs that would line up. Okay, you're doing a slow song. I'm gonna do a slow song. You're doing a song that's saying F dudes, I'm gonna do a song about F dudes. If you're saying a song that I love my man, I'm gonna do one about I love my man. It just went.
Yeah, and I didn't think, and again, I only caught it halfway, but I forgot about a bunch of songs that Trina did.
Yeah,
that she would use, like the one that was on the Ice Cube movie soundtrack that she had with Rick Ross. That was like her first kind of big song. I mean, not her first one. That's the first song, big song that Rick Ross was on.
And that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why I love Trina, is because her and Trick Daddy, people don't give them the respect because the whole. I mean, I talk about Pitbull. Pitbull now is like pop Pitbull, whatever. But he came up with them, and it's
same Miami.
Whole him, Rick Ross, like you said.
Flow Rider at 1.2.
Yeah,
but he went pop quicker.
Yeah, and somebody else that's like, oh yeah. They did do that.
Khaled was bubbling.
Thank you.
Khaled,
I was like, I just had a yes.
Yeah, that's that Florida that we were really getting real heavy, but yeah, Darren, and Eve wasn't even there. Eve was still in London, and Trina was in front
Miami.
of a crowd in Miami.
Wow.
Yeah, so they had like teleprompters, and Eve was performing, and when I tuned in, I said it was kind of weird, but the music and the energy. Eve was still performing as if she was in front of a bunch of people.
It took me a long time to realize she wasn't in the same place as them.
I thought she was just on the other side of the building.
I thought so too. I thought she was just like, and I was like, why are they still social distancing? Because she was like, oh, I wish I was there with you guys. I'm like, then walk over there.
Right.
What are you talking about? Because I had it playing in my car while I was driving. So like, I wasn't looking at the screen, but I'm looking at the screen, right? So I'm just like, why don't she? What is she talking about?
Yeah, the energy was dope. And then, what does Trina do? Bring out Trick Daddy Fernand.
Man, listen. And you know they did the actual verses way it's supposed to be, where it's supposed to be like one verse. They were actually following that protocol. But with Nan, they let them do the whole song.
And less talking in between songs.
Yeah.
It was just boom, okay, next, boom. And
you could tell they weren't drinking or smoking or anything. They were very much sober. Because even at the end, Trina was like, all right, I'm ready to get a drink and smoke.
Yep.
They did it, and I think that made a big difference.
Absolutely.
Because they didn't get sloppy. They didn't get all extra. No rambling, none of that. Oh, my. I mean, they was bigging each other up and showing their love because it was genuine. They got songs together. They finished off with a song they both was on, which that was pretty dope, too.
Yeah, it was the Ludacris remix for, shoot. I can't remember.
It was a song that was basically a bunch of female rappers.
Yeah.
So that's also made it dope. But it was none of that, like, extra fake. Oh, because I'm drinking, I'm gonna just. Nah, it was clean.
Yeah, and not to compare, but like the Ashanti and Keisha Cole.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Right.
I'm like, this is what it was supposed to be.
Exactly, because they were both just sitting down. And granted, they hadn't gotten to the place where it was like more performative standing up in front of a venue. But it could have been a little more energy behind like what they were doing.
Yeah.
The fact that both of them just standing up, really performing. Trina, when she was done, she would grab a little portable fan and hold it because they were like really going at it.
She did that Right There remix. And I think somebody said do the dance, and you could tell she didn't know how to do it. And so she just got like did a two-step. I'm like, oh.
She from Florida. She don't,
She's like, I don't do that St. Louis bullshit. But she didn't say that. She just was like, ah. And even their outfits, like they were sexy without being
too much. Trashy.
Yeah.
They looked great. You would have thought
they're so pretty.
You would have thought it was 2010. Like they look great. Oh man. Yeah, it was surprisingly dope. And I'll say out of all the verses, this was one of the more punctual and in terms of like execution, one of the top execution wise in terms of songs were done,
yeah,
how it flowed well. I wanted more when it was done. Again, I started halfway through.
I said the same thing. I was like, it's over already. It was like 9:30, and I was like, it started at 8. Wow.
Yeah, that's one that I wouldn't mind if they kind of it was really well done. Yeah, they killed that. Shout out to Versus, man. So if they can keep that kind of structure, yeah.
But what is this Tiffany Haddish show, this vibe show on TBS? They keep plugging it with that Versus.
So that's the benefit of Triller and Versus coming together because more bags.
Right.
TBS.
That's literally what I was thinking. I'm like, they're going to get everybody money.
TBS saw, Tiffany Haddish, that's the culture. She got a show coming. Let us try to merge this somehow. So I'm guessing they, cut the check. And Tiffany Haddish even did a promo before on IG and other places, I'm sure, saying, I couldn't be there because I'm over here filming my show for TBS, but I want to wish the queens, blah, blah, blah. So they even had TBS logos on stuff during the verses.
Like,
so
even when,
more money.
Because I was watching it on Triller, and when you logged into Triller, it'll say, it doesn't go straight, like if you go to Triller's app, it doesn't just go straight to the verses. You have to log in with something. And if you either try to skip the login and just kind of use the general, or you do log in, and then the first thing that came up if you didn't log in was Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, wow.
Talking about, like full screen. Wow. And so I'm like, wait, this isn't what I wanted. So I had to like click back and then log in. And then when you log in, it had 3 little bubbles. One was versus live. One was like a promo for the TBS thing. And one was another thing that was live. I was like, damn.
Yeah, TBS cut the check.
I don't know what the correlation is. So I'm like, because her show is supposed to come out on Fridays. Who's she with? I feel like we're forgetting to mention the other person.
I thought it was just her.
No, it's somebody else.
Oh.
Look it up real quick while I say this.
I got you.
So I'm like, because the ad I heard her talking about, like, yeah, we talking about all kinds of things with the culture, music, videos, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, are they going to talk about the verses on Friday for the first episode? Or...
It looks like it's pre-recorded, though.
That's what I'm saying. So if versus is Wednesday, they could pre-record it for Friday because the first episode is Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben's not finding who the other person is.
What was the name of the show?
I think it's something Vibe.
Friday Night Vibes.
Something like that. Enjoy this musical content.
Deion Cole.
Yes, I'm like,
I didn't know Deion Cole was going to be on
I'm
it.
like, it's somebody important that I'm really upset that I'm forgetting.
And
the two of them.
From a writing perspective, because Deion Cole used to write for Conan.
On
Did you know that?
TBS.
Oh, you know. So, TBS.
Wow, I didn't know. I didn't think of TBS.
All come together.
He funny.
Yeah, so his pen is sharp. So
yes.
I'm going to tune into that show because at first I was like, But if there's some good writing behind it, I'm with it. Wow, look at that. Look at Darren. Look at Darren. Look at Darren. Look at Darren. Look at Darren.
No, let's do it right.
Oh my God.
Packer snacks. Snacks are back. Don't you love a snack unless you're whack.
Yeah.
So I was in CVS the other day.
She's a professional.
Yeah.
I went there only because I needed toothpaste, and I had gone there like the day before for Clarity, and dude was like, "You have $7 in extra bucks." I'm like, "What?" And I don't ever use it because I don't ever use them. They just be piling up, I guess. So I said, "You know what? I need toothpaste. Let me just go right back to CVS and use this, so I don't lose it again." Like, toothpaste is very expensive at CVS, guys. It was very hard for me to find.
Why would you go to CVS again?
Because I had $7 free.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because I was in the aisle thinking the same thing. I'm like, why am I buying toothpaste?
Toothpaste gonna cost you $8.
And they come in 2 packs. Yeah, and they came in. The cheapest ones was like $8 and shit for like 2 packs. I'm like, I don't want this. There was some that was like $14.29 for 2. I'm like, that's a lot of money for toothpaste. But then they had the singles, but they was on sale for like buy 2 for $6. I'm like, that's not really a sale for 2. Anyway, so I got my 2 toothpaste for $6. And I'm like, I have $1 left. I should get a snack or something. And I look up, this cost clearly more than $1, so they got more of my money. They won.
They won, yes.
They succeeded. It's Lay's limited summer flavor rippled chips, and the flavor is wavy jerk chicken.
Oh boy,
Should be interesting.
so was it Lay's that was coming up with all those wacky flavors before?
Ketchup
also?
and stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, I never looked at the back. Bring a little island flavor to your backyard. There's traditional spicy, sweet, and smoky jerk in every bag.
Can you read off the first 3 ingredients, please? I'm just curious.
Potatoes, vegetable oil, and maltodextrin made from corn.
What about the 4th ingredient?
Sugar, salt, brown sugar, spices, garlic powder, tomato powder, onion powder, natural flavors including natural chicken flavor, dry soy sauce, caramel color, acacia gum, yeast extract, and paprika.
You know what?
That's
I'm looking forward to this. Yo.
We should pour the chips into the cups since we
Is
didn't
that
use
why
it for
they're
alcohol. No, they were here for drinks, but we didn't drink.
I was going to
so.
say it's smart. That thing is here for that.
While Jen is getting that ready to go, I'd like to thank you for listening and rocking with us. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms. On Instagram, it's PLSDELTHIS. On Twitter, the same handle. On Facebook, we're Please Delete This. On YouTube, we're Please Delete This. Anywhere you look, we are Please Delete This. Make sure you follow us on your favorite streaming platforms, such as Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes Radio, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Pandora, pretty much anywhere you listen to podcasts, you could find us if you just search us or just Google us. Please leave this podcast, and we will pop up.
Thank you, sir. Interesting scent on these chips so far. I don't know what I was expecting.
I don't know if I should even pour this much in one.
Why not?
Also, quick plug behind us. If you don't know, if you noticed, there's a couple shirts celebrating Juneteenth.
Yes.
Shout out to Chrysalis Afro Latina for making us these wonderful shirts.
Thank you.
If you are interested in this shirt, hit her up at on Instagram, chrysalis.afro.latina.
You want to spell that, please?
Absolutely not. Sorry, but I'll take a picture and put it up on the page.
Okay.
Bet. Jen, you ready to go? Look at him. Oh, they're going to take a bite.
Yeah. It smells
It's
lime.
interesting smell, right?
Yeah, it smells like lime.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right, so we will be taking a bite and not into the microphone, I think.
I was looking for go eat.
Oh.
But, Black Lives Biz, they also had posted there's an actual Juneteenth event going on in Providence, but I didn't find it, so that was me trying to fill the time.
It's not bad. It's all right.
Not bad at all. Better than I thought.
Yeah.
And that's why I asked you about the ingredients, because it's not a lot of
Dang it, how much did I drink?
they actually had real seasoning on there that they put. And tell who? Sam? Sam wouldn't want this. It's an abomination. No, but honestly, if I would have a jerk chip, this is it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not overwhelming.
Only thing I'd like a little more heat to it, a little more kick.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that's not for everybody. But for a jerk chip, Lay's,
It's not bad.
Bumbo. Well done. Yeah, I'll take it. Sorry, I'm on the mic.
Also today, national news. Biden signs a bill making Juneteenth a national holiday.
Yes,
Which is
yes,
pretty
sir.
big. So it's now going to be recognized nationally.
So the one thing I wanted though, and I don't know, this may still be, being debated and waiting for the ink to dry. At least for the first one, maybe when it's recognized. It's not starting this year, right?
I don't know.
I'd like for people of color to get the day off only, just for one time, But since this will be recognized nationally, I'd like the education to be there along with it.
Thank you.
So I'd like commercials with not Bob's Discount Furniture Juneteenth sale. No, I want them to actually acknowledge it the same way they do with MLK, and telling exactly what it is. Not it just being a holiday. Okay, we get the day off. We don't care. But hopefully it leads to like parades.
Yeah, more education.
And more
behind it.
education.
Yeah.
Because some schools are trying to even remove the word slave from the literature.
Oh, yeah.
So if we're going to have a federal holiday now, hopefully we actually tell the truth about things. Hopefully we start some kind of healing in this country where people can, because there's people that say slavery didn't exist.
Yeah, no.
They were just jobs.
I forgot who I was talking to about it, but there was a school that was trying to fit this in their curriculum.
You got it. You were good. You had it. No, you had it. You were good.
That into the syllabus.
Say the word.
Class syllabus.
Darren, man, you gave up, bro.
I did. I'm a damaged girlfriend. But they're trying to fit it into what they're teaching the youth, and they're I wish I could remember the school now. The parents complained and had it taken out, removed, and this is like a school of was it the parents or the teachers? Damn it! I'm sorry, I'm ruining it all together. But there was a push like to take it out and not have it taught.
About Juneteenth
About-
specifically.
Pretty much that and like slavery and some
It's not like a whole big thing like a lot of the conservative states are trying to get that to not be taught in schools. But when I was watching Joy Reid, she was saying it's not even like it's in elementary, even high school. This is like they're talking about like law classes that they don't want this to be taught in, which makes it even more disturbing. Like one,
Right.
y'all are telling grown people what they can and can't learn, and two, you just literally don't want to acknowledge the effects of different races, and law enforcement and in law itself, and the biases, like it all comes from a history. Nothing just comes from thin air. So if you don't acknowledge the history, then you don't acknowledge there's a problem.
There was a couple of things I've seen like on TikTok where
Not TikTok.
where
At your
Judge
big
me.
age.
judge me if you will.
Nah, I'm jealous. I'm not gonna download it. I'm jealous.
Where a couple of people that were from the South were like, we were taught something very different about the Confederate. Like it's like
can see that.
It was like they were taught like it was a noble cause, like they were on, like for whatever reason,
Yeah.
and they just weren't taught of like this was because of slavery and how they didn't want to give it up. So it's all just how it's taught to our youth, and that's what they grow up knowing. So,
And the good thing with now, though, compared to before, where those tactics would work, internet. The
Yep.
TikTok, YouTube, extensive Google
There's
search.
so many videos of like young white people kind of putting their older white relatives, whether it be parents or grandparents, a lot of times, on blast on the internet for their, I don't even want to say dated views because it should never been a view to begin with, but for their
Bigotry?
wild views. Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, it's the internet is indeed the saving grace, and because of the internet, excuse me, this younger generation is going to have a huge impact on the progress with not just racial equality, but gender, sex.
But also
you know,
because of the internet, kids who would know nothing about how to hate like this are learning that and are being recruited too.
It's true, but you know, you're always going to have
Right.
both sides.
Yeah, so I just think it's not going to be like eradicated.
No, but more allies for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if we're looking at 50s, 40s, you know what I'm saying? It took a lot more to galvanize more people to the cause. You know, but the same thing for the other side too, right? We can get you just as easily, but the number on this side, it won't just be black and brown faces. You know what I'm saying? The people that don't look like us but feel the same way as us as human beings, that number can grow exponentially. You know what I'm saying? And then when we face off, Darren,
Not face off.
like Professor X and Magneto in the beginning of the Fox version of the X-Men, you remember,
I remember. I'm there.
we shall prevail.
Okay.
We shall overcome.
All right.
Someday.
Someday.
I do believe.
I believe it.
I do believe. Thank you.
Thank you,
You
President
said
Bim.
something
Thank you.
I wanted to say about that, and you just took me on a whole different
I'm
turn.
sorry,
No, it's
man.
cool, brother. It's cool, brother.
We do have to get moving.
Oh,
Oh, well.
we was potting today. Oh, I gotta say this one sports take. Sorry, hold on. I said it already. NBA playoffs has been phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. I've watched
I
some
watched
of these
some of the game
games, yeah.
yesterday. I watched
It's-
some of the game yesterday.
So you saw the massive
Jesus.
lead loss.
Oh, yeah. The 76ers, yeah.
So the day before that, the Milwaukee Bucks lost this after being up 17 points to the Nets. 76ers said, "Hold my beer," and blew a 26
I remember
point lead.
this like looking at it, I'm like, oh Jesus, did the other team even come to play?
Oh man,
Was
I
it
feel like
Philly?
every time I've
No, Philly and
Philly and Atlanta, yeah. I feel like every time I've seen Philly playing someone, I'm like, yo, I think I made a Facebook status like, oh, it's the Atlanta Hawks versus the Philadelphia Globetrotters. Because it just looks so easy. They just take the ball and they run, they dunk, and they do. And I'm like, what is, yeah. And I'm just like, what am I looking at? But then the next day I'll see the score and I'm like,
How?
that's happened twice now.
I'll tell you, Atlanta, Trae Young led.
He's the one that they were talking about during the Knicks.
Yes. This kid, and not just him, Trae Young, Donovan Mitchell, who plays for the Utah Jazz, and Devin Booker, who plays for the Phoenix Suns, who just swept the Mavs. Did you see what happened?
No.
Oh.
I seen something else about the Suns.
The dude in the sands, right?
No.
What are you saying?
The reason why they're so good, the alleged reason why they're so good.
I didn't see this. What Reddit told you? What you seeing on TikTok?
I don't know who the young lady is,
Uh-oh.
but supposedly there's a young lady who is taking care of the team in a way.
That was last year during the
Oh,
bubble.
that was last year. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
She was on the No Jumper podcast, I think.
I don't know.
She's
what
Caucasian?
from. Yeah.
Two girls were talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was during the bubble last year.
I know they're really good this year. You see that?
Wow.
So,
see that.
Sorry.
emerging stars. We got our LeBrons. We got our, Kevin Durant and whatnot. But Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, and Trae Young. These guys are those are the names you're going to hear constantly for the next 10, 15 years in the NBA.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. It's been amazing. The Phoenix Suns game, a fan in the crowd, two dudes from that were, whatever, I can't even remember the team they were going against. Fans of that team were antagonizing, and they kept grabbing on the dude's jersey. So the other dude that was antagonizing the Suns fan swung on him, missed. Suns fan grabs dude by the jersey, hockey style, just starts laying on him.
Oh, no.
Uppercuts to stopped. The other dude's boy tried to come in and help. Dodged his, stuck him, gave another one to homeboy. Then people broke it up. And he's like, yeah, Suns in 4 before the game was over. Suns in 4. Legend. Devin Booker, the dude I was talking about that plays for Suns, on Twitter, yo, I need homies information. Signed jersey and tickets to the Western Conference final game.
Wow.
The playoffs have been so good. I was not expecting this. It's been so good. Yeah, go NBA. Go NBA and go gays. Everyone. Everyone. Hooray for NBA and the gays.
Yesterday, I saw a truck. Sorry, Darren.
That's right.
And this guy had like, I don't want to say a home written, but kind of like a home type of sign in his window. And the truck's for his business. And it said VAG Contracting. And I was
Say again?
It was VAG Contracting.
Okay.
So I read it as VAG Contracting. And I said, is this like a gag sign or something? Like, is this like a funny joke? But then under it had his name. And those were his initials, VAG.
Jesus.
I don't want to say his name because, I mean, I guess you can Google VAG. I don't know if he has a website. I don't know. It just was like, dang, that's just unfortunate.
No one wanted to tell him.
No one told him.
No one.
Even if you said, no, it's not VAG or VAG, it's VAG. None of them work.
None.
No.
Your mind just immediately
Goes there.
Goes to VAG.
Like, why did you have to put your middle initial? Why not just VG Contracting?
But I bet he's doing well business-wise.
Yeah, because somebody sees that and goes, oh.
I want that guy.
Giggle, laugh. Oh, but he's really good at what he does.
Yeah, I bet he is.
90% of his business is mail.
Tell me more about these VAG contracts. What?
Babe, it's just the VAG guy.
wink, wink. Yeah.
The VAG guy is coming.
And now you got to pay him to do something because now you look at an asshole. You're like, oh, not that.
Oh, yes.
Fix my faucet.
Anything else before we wrap?
Probably, but you can rap. I'm good.
Them?
Let me see real quick. Juneteenth. Tupac. Happy
50th
birthday,
birthday
Pac.
yesterday.
Would have been 50 years old.
Wow.
Hey, man, you did it, brother. You still here. You still living. Legacy. You did what you had to do, brother. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, I was watching on Vice the night before his birthday. It was, I guess there's a TV show from maybe like 2017 or something, Who Killed Tupac. So they were playing it on Vice. I don't know how many episodes it is. But just the like 45 minutes of the one episode I watched, I'm like, I have a feeling that I'm not going to say who I think killed him because I don't want them to come after me. But I'm like, I think I see what happened here.
There's a rapper named Glasses Malone who put out a song. Apparently the streets know who killed him.
Really?
Yeah, so you remember how Pac got into a fight in the casino?
Oh, yeah,
how they
I saw
jumped the
that
dude?
on the Fox thing. That's the one that had Ice-T, right?
I just remember the clip of Pac stomping somebody out of
Yeah.
the hotel. But apparently that beef that Pac wasn't really even involved in because he involved himself, that's what led to that.
See, I've seen things, but after what I watched, I'm like... But it's funny because when the main guy they had, like speaking kind of like when they talk to the camera, was the guy he's become pretty I don't want to say popular, but he's been on the news a lot lately. He's a civil rights lawyer. He was the lawyer during the George Floyd, the black gentleman. He has like a lisp. So he was on it and he's talking about like, who killed Tupac and stuff.
Yeah, Glasses Malone did that song from the perspective of the dude who killed Tupac. As you can imagine, very controversial.
Wow.
Yeah, the song came out maybe 2 years ago. But yeah, apparently it's a thing. That's why they now are talking more about who killed Biggie and what's going on with that one, because apparently it's kind of like a street thing. Oh, we know who killed him, but the dude who killed Pac got killed anyways.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the person they were talking about. But
Yeah.
either way, gone too soon, both of them.
Word.
And I just discovered yesterday that I did not know there was a Drink Champs with Faith Evans.
Yes, that's a good episode.
So I started watching yesterday. I gotta keep going, but she's so cool.
She is.
She's so cool. Effortlessly cool.
They're all from the same area. I don't know if you got to the part yet, like where her and Redman have.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so
she
crazy.
was like, Redman was my boyfriend in high school. I'm like, what? Yeah, she's from Jersey.
I need to watch.
You should tune into the Drink Champs podcast, Faith Evans episode. Yeah.
I put it on my Facebook I think yesterday.
I saw that.
So
I was
yeah,
like,
it's easy to
I was
find.
too busy looking over Michael and
Looking over what?
Michael. You didn't see the thing I tagged you in this morning?
No, I haven't been on social media all day.
You?
In a couple of days. And that's the thing. I'm like, people think I'm on social media all the time, but I'm actually not.
That's not true.
Which is weird.
I'm working.
I don't work. I don't have attention span. So if I do something, I'll do something. I might spend 20 minutes making a thing on my story. And then once I put the phone down, like people will reply back and I'll forget that I did that. So like 45 minutes later, I'm like, what is all these DMs? I'm like,
yeah, I did see
I
that.
did put them.
Come on, you're a social media operator. You gotta be on pitoints.
All right.
You good?
Yeah, we good. Listen to some disco, friends.
And
Listen
these
to
chips
some
are
disco.
weird, but whatever.
Yeah, all right.
I like them.
Listen,
I
let's
like
go
them.
get you some chips.
Yeah.
Enjoy your Father's Day. Enjoy Juneteenth. Sorry. And see, this didn't happen last week. You see?
It's my fault.
No,
I clearly didn't do anything. I just sat here.
Yeah, it's this guy.
I didn't.
It is him in his stupid shirt.
You jealous of casual sights, Iman?
Stop saying that.
Are those boobs drawn on his hoodie?
No, they
Pecs.
are.
Oh, pecs.
Oh, bite. We'll see. We'll talk to you next week, possibly. Yeah.
Woo. 154 down.